Guilty Gear Exar. enter the mayhem. Hellbound rock. Versus. Who dares to enter the mayhem? Hellbound rock. Hellbound rock. Versus Hellbound. Get ready to rock. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. Negative penalty. Negative penalty. Negative penalty. Mission. Combo. Who dares Hellbound rock? Spaceship 2. Hellbound versus Salt. Get ready to rock. Good. Right on.
Welcome everybody to CEO 2019. I'm Ryan Hunter, joined here by Mini-Matt. Sorry about the short delay, had to change out some equipment here, but we are ready to go with a block of Exert pools. How you doing today, Matt?
I'm doing very good. Excited to be here. Enjoying the Florida heat, I suppose.
Yeah, enjoying, right? Yeah.
Big air quotes.
Yeah.
Enjoying. What I'm about to enjoy is an Elfeld mirror match. Oh, good for me.
Yeah, so if we have a second here, we're covering the third block of pools here today, or the second block of pools, I forget, but a lot of Elfeld in this block. Seems appropriate. So the two pools that we're covering, one of the top seeds is Hotashi, and the other top seed is Lost Soul. So
yeah,
should be seeing a lot of Elfeld here, and I think we're actually starting with an Elfeld mirror match for you guys. So this will be interesting. I know Hotashi has a lot of experience with this. He always makes sure to play a lot of casuals with Lost Soul whenever they see each other at majors. So I know Hotashi's very, very comfortable here.
He has one of the strongest self-ult mirrors in the States by a lot. His choices are very, very good. Here we go.
All right, so Hotashi with the corner position here. Oh, he got the jump out but didn't cover it. All right, there we go. Gets out of the corner.
And here comes the sniper. Chases him, put him back down on the ground, gets the overhead. Ooh, bar slash.
All right, gets caught by the 5K. A little bit of a knockdown here.
Hefting out. Has to spend the meter to stay safe. Oh,
Yeah.
big burst bait.
Yeah, the sweep is pretty naturally burst safe from any kind of reasonable range.
Air dash is back to get out of the command grab, but gets counter hit. One more mix.
Ooh, just gets caught by the high. Nice conversion from Hotashi. I feel like he missed the idea, but I don't know. He went for the overhead, so I thought maybe he was trying to do the fuzzy off the jump DYRC.
Sometimes it's better to do 6P just because if they crouch, you don't have to worry about them crouching the JDYRC and not being fuzzyable. It's just kind of easier to go for that sometimes and keep the option available.
Ooh, Hotashi with the command grab here.
Will he go for the unblockable? Doesn't look like it. Just going to go for meaty into shotgun pressure.
He shakes out his stagger. How's he going to bait the burst? Oh, he tried to just grab to avoid the burst situation.
Yeah.
All right, just ships him out. No burst. So Hotashi takes game 1.
Against Domo Arigracias.
I hate it, thanks. All right, but yeah, Domo had some signs of life there. I mean, we talked about it before. He's got a little bit of an uphill climb here, going against one of the best in the country. Somebody who's very familiar with the mirror match.
Not only just a great L-Felt, but I can't stress enough that in the mirror, he's put so much time into learning it to beat Lost Soul.
Yeah, exactly. All right, nice. Gets the pickup using the grenade.
Very optimal routes.
Well, yeah, Domo looked like he was maybe trying to back throw into the corner. You can see him blocking high during the 2Ps. You got to be really careful about that. If you're going to go for a defensive throw, once you go for it, you got to go back to 1 and start blocking low again because you wind up getting opened up by the 2K.
And at this point, Domo's very, very low on life. One confirmed, just one stray hit.
Oh, Hotashi with the reactions, rolling through the shotgun, then rolling through the rifle, then rolling through the shotgun.
It's so good. Hotashi can do this thing as L-Felt that I can't do. I don't see Lost Soul do that much, where he just sits right out of range with shotgun and reacts to what you do. His reactions are so strong.
Nice. Confirms the one-hit 5H into the bridle. Gets the pickup using the grenade again. Domo in trouble here in the corner. Very low resources.
It's the counter hit. There's a conversion.
Yeah,
this
nice
kills.
Confirmed. Yeah.
It's all burst safe from here, too.
Yep. A beautiful choice there. Just go right into the super. Even though the shotgun shots alone would have been relatively burst safe, but just guarantee it with the super right before Domo was about to get his burst back.
And with that, he's going to take a quick 2-0 victory.
So a nice first round there from Hotashi. I believe that was first round. Maybe Hotashi had a bye and this is second round, but I'm guessing this was his first game. So Hotashi looking, you know,
strong as expected.
Yeah, strong. Yeah. So next up, just like we were talking about, it looks like we're gonna have the other pool. We're gonna have Lost Soul versus his first opponent, which is Rudo Technico. So more L-Felt.
Yes.
Did you like request this or something? Like who do you have to talk to?
I bribed Jabali.
I see.
You know those like commemorative Jabali coins we got at the start of the tournament?
Yes.
I paid him
how
like
many,
400
how many of those?
them.
I see. Yeah. That does seem like something that Jabali would value, something with his face on it. So I could definitely see how that would work.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, I don't know who I have to talk to get a pool of like all Venoms.
All Venoms?
Yeah. But I mean, there's not like that many Venoms here. Peppery's not here. I think L is here. No, actually, I think L's not here.
No, I don't believe she's here.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember seeing her tweet this morning that she was disappointed she wasn't. So. Also, a quick aside: is a pool of Venoms kind of like a murder of crows? Is that the actual term for it?
No, a pool of Venoms would be a table. A table of Venoms.
Oh, a table of Venoms.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. There is one really notable Venom player here, though, from Japan.
Oh, I thought you were about to say his name is Ryan
No,
Hunter.
no. I mean, it goes without saying I have to say that. But no, Mado from Japan is here, and a lot of people might not be that familiar with him. He's a super old-school Venom player from, like, the XX series. And when I saw his name in the bracket, I was like, what is he doing here? Like, why is he here? I guess
Did
he's
we go
here.
back in time?
Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen matches of his in Exerd over the last couple of years, sparingly every now and then, and it's always like just random matches where he shows up, and he seems a little like he doesn't play that much almost. So I don't know. I'm surprised to see him here. Maybe he's here for another game also, and he also entered this. I don't know. I have to find out what the story is on that, but I'm excited to see him play.
No way. Did we get another Elfelt mirror?
No,
okay, this looks like a button check.
All right,
I was so excited.
Yeah.
You have no idea. That was so sick.
I was about to say, like, how many coins did you give to Bailey?
Well, 400 was just to get the Elfelt block. It was a lot more to get only Elfelt mirrors.
I see. I mean, at some point, though, the Elfelt mirror's got to get a little boring, though, right? No, there's no limit?
I could watch Shotgun Pressure until the day I die and be a happy man.
I see.
Like, if you play this character, you gotta like this character.
I respect that. I mean, how is this mirror though? Like from a player's perspective, I've seen it plenty of times.
It's really scary. Elfelt does not have the tools to stop Elfelt without making very, very hard reads.
Well, I mean that's a lot of characters, right?
Right, but like, you know, Soul can volcanic vibrate Soul.
Yeah.
Like,
there are definitely
characters
with tools. Yeah.
But in particular, you don't have the buttons you want to have to do stuff like backdashing shotgun and then poking out. Like, some characters, like Venom, can backdash and then 2D, right?
Yeah,
and it's like a fairly... Also. This really might be another Elfelt mirror. That's awesome. But Elfelt doesn't have great buttons for that. 2S kind of works, but it gets counter hit a lot.
Yeah, it's a little slow.
So it really comes down to, like, a lot of high-risk RPS situations, and, like, one hit can just be it.
Yeah, and offense is that much more important, right? So Lost Soul getting the first hit there. Goes with a burst safe route after the 2H.
He misses a meaty, but he gets the corner back. Jump back route? No, this is the unblockable start. Oh my god.
Wow.
That is a new route I haven't seen before. Lost Soul always with the top-of-the-line tech.
Yeah, and that was a burst safe portion of the combo. The 2D, he can juggle with that and continue the combo, and if you happen to burst exactly where Rudo did, it is burst safe. You got to be careful of that. Elfelt is just very naturally burst safe in the corner, especially with shotgun stuff. And
so good. You just get to reload the shotgun, and because the reload animation is so long, you can just hold back the whole time and react to the burst.
Yeah.
Here we go, gets the grab.
Yeah, Lost Soul with the back row.
A little bit of a drop.
Both went for far slash. Rudo coming out with the best of it.
Oh. He's seen that walk-up grab before.
Yeah. That's something Hotashi likes to do a lot.
Going for big damage route. Oh,
wow.
No.
He woke up with maybe throw OS. And I think Lost Soul mistimed his meaty. Because the last knockdown, Lost Soul did jump D YRC, so to wake up with close slash again, that's scary.
So like the thing Lost Soul was doing actually loses to anything that crouches you like at all. The grenade will whiff. So theoretically what happened is close slash, her head reeled back a bit and made the grenade whiff. But that was like a specific safe jump setup that can also lead to fuzzies.
Ooh, almost a sick conversion there from Lost Soul. Still has the corner pressure though.
Has to burst, that would have killed. But right back in, JD actually a degenerate button.
Yeah, super degenerate. Why they buffed that, I have no idea. Wow, backdash is the 5D. Lost Soul just looking at control right now. Stops the grenade with a far slash.
Honestly, that's always a good trade if you get a grenade off the field.
Yeah, for sure. This should be enough. He's got meter.
Yeah.
He would have RC'd that if he had to, I guess.
RC missile would have worked.
So Lost Soul on set point here.
Oh, wow.
All right, nice opening.
That's a scary round start.
Yeah, let's Lost Soul out of the corner, though. To take a risk like that, a round start, and then give up the corner that easily, not a good look.
And it's not paying off. There's the JD. Here's the conversion.
Yeah, see, again, he's getting hit by that. And you saw there, he did the 2D route in the middle there again.
It does so much.
Wow.
Oh, no. Just mistimes a bit with the blue burst.
This
should kill.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, going to get a shotgun loop.
All right, so Lost Soul takes it. So 4 Elfelts up, 2 Elfelts down.
I'm kind of sad because there's no way that this goes uphill from here for me. Like, I got 2 Elfelt mirrors in a row, and that means that there will be less Elfelt every match from here on out, no matter what.
Well, for the time being, you know, you still got top 8. You know, eventually you would have to think these players are going to meet again later in the bracket. I mean, they're not in the same pool, so, you know, later in, like, either top 48 or top 8. So
there could be a mini Elfelts in top 8 at
There absolutely could. There absolutely could.
I'm excited.
Well, hopefully we're done with Elfelt for the time being. Sorry, but
hopefully
I'd like to see some other characters. Our next match is going to be St. Lotus. It looks like St. Louis Lotus versus Juggernaut. And we were talking about Juggernaut before we went live. Juggernaut, fairly well known, still kind of underground. He doesn't travel too much, but I feel like a lot of the players that follow the game have seen or heard of him before. Super, super, super old school player from South Florida. One of my oldest training partners. We used to play Accent Core back in the day all the time. Basically only ever played Slayer. Stuck with it.
There are a lot of Slayer players like that.
Yeah, I mean, Slayer's that kind of character, I think, especially... he kind of encourages a certain playstyle that doesn't necessarily translate to other characters. So when you spend 10 years playing Slayer, it's kind of hard to switch.
So speaking of that playstyle, I got to ask you, there are two types of Slayer players, right? There are the ones who know all the spacing super well, and they're all about like the neutral, making sure they slip through all the gaps. And then there are the wild boys who are just waiting for you to get a little scared. So they can seize on it and pile bunker you and do 8,000 damage.
Yeah.
Which would you say the Juggernaut falls in?
He's a wild boy.
He's the wild boy.
He's 100%. But I wanna frame that by saying that I actually think that is the right way to play Slayer.
Oh, I agree. In this version, for sure.
Like, he does so much damage and he builds so much meter that his risk versus reward is just so good. So just random Mappa, doing random dandy and neutral. As soon as you see something whiff, pile bunker is a really good whiff punish.
Fear of them.
Yeah, just get them scared. Yeah.
Like, so you kind of have to play that way, because if you don't, your opponent's just gonna block until they instant block under pressure and jab you.
Yeah. I expect to see. Okay, well, versus Leo, this is a little different because Leo's really good at controlling the ground with like 5H and Fireball and stuff like that. So we'll have to see how Juggernaut approaches this. Yeah, see, he's looking for whiffs like that. Backdash cancel Mappa. Whoa, oh, they're just button checking. Yeah, I was like, what is going on right now? It looked real. It looked real for a second, and then he did a random flash kick from the corner, and I was like, wait a minute.
Full screen Eisenstern maybe not optimal.
But yeah, the thing is, just to like finish that point, is that things like random Mappa, it seems bad on paper because it's like so negative on block and yada yada. But the thing is, you don't even care that it's negative on block. You just want to get in their face, because you can still rock, paper, scissors them even when you're minus by just doing dandy. So they have to like still play this weird guessing game of, do I try to hit him with my frame advantage, or is he going to dandy? I have to do something slower, and then if he just hits a button, you get hit by that. So
like every hit for Slayer is a jackpot, so he always wants to gamble.
Exactly. So just getting in your face, even if you block a Mappa, is still a win for him. He's still fine with that. It's not like a win-win, but it's like a tiny victory, right?
It positions him to get the big
Exactly. So, all right, so let's see. I think he's still going to start with dandy. Oh, he doesn't. Starts with 5K. All right.
Wow, there we go.
So I'm talking about, wow, he missed the conversion, though.
Might have been unsure because he was in that weird sweet spot where he's kind of close to the corner.
Yeah.
And the Leo pressure begins.
Nice. Yeah, as soon as there's a gap, you just dandy through.
I get like legit real life terrified when I see a counter hit pile.
Oh, yeah, a little too high. He could have gone for the Rekka and into the pickup. Didn't trust it, though. Just plays it safe. So St. Louis Lotus looking great here.
Has the burst.
Yeah, burst out. Oh, counter hit Mappa. He could have got a P Mappa after that, but he didn't see it in time, or he didn't get it.
Backdash because he didn't want to get a reversal, most likely.
Nice blitz. Still has meter for dead on time, so he just needs one hit. Oh, the backwards hitting 5H hits on both sides. He definitely tried to grab.
That was a grab.
Any other character would have got counter hit and died. Nice anti-air. Yeah, it was really high after the crosswise. Yeah.
So good. Sometimes...
Wow, just goes again.
I was about to say that sometimes when people see you baiting a reversal and then it doesn't come out, they think you're not going to bait again and then reversal.
Yeah.
And that did happen. But the same thing happened to Juggernaut. He didn't think he was going to...
Yikes. Oh, he's still alive. He's still alive.
No. Look at that chip.
Wow. All right, a couple of choice uppercuts gives Lotus the momentum, and he takes game one here over Juggernaut. Juggernaut's got to clean it up here.
Yeah, when you get on this character, you got to keep him down.
Yeah. Nice Mappa. Oh, goes for the conversion and misses.
Here we go.
Wow, stops a dandy with an IED. Pretty good damage. Oh, I like, so he's not completing the Rekka there, because once you see the third hit of the Rekka, if Leo does not have 50%, it's a guaranteed burst point. So you'll see that a lot where Leos will just stop after the first Rekka and reset you. I like that a lot.
And like, you have to IB to make him stop doing stuff.
Right.
But if you
right.
IB and you get out of block stun, the second Rekka becomes a frame trap. You can no longer auto block it.
Juggernaut baits the DP again. Wow, he didn't see it during the YRC. That was his.
This is a big punish. One more mix.
Got to be careful how he bursts. Oh my god. Not enough.
First bait.
Wow, gets caught by the far slash, and Lotus on set point right now. Juggernaut definitely dropping that round. He YRC'd, saw the startup of the flash kick, but didn't block it.
Things are looking bad unless he can,
Ooh.
unless he can do that.
Yeah. All right, just need a couple more of those.
Nice backdash.
Gets the knockdown, bait the uppercut. Wow, wake up, run.
Expecting, because
Yeah,
of the big
expecting
Juggernaut was doing was always backdash. That was actually Galaxy Brain. That was very smart.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that against Leo. Oh, that's going to hit.
Oh my
He's
God.
about to die. He's got to be real careful how he
has
bursts.
And that's it.
Well,
St. Louis,
see
St.
Juggernaut.
Lotus, STL looking good.
See Juggernaut later. Oh, boy. Got his burst countered and thrown in the 2 games. Not a great start to the tournament for Juggernaut. Hopefully we'll be seeing him later, and maybe he'll get his head in the right place.
A fantastic start for STL Lotus.
Yeah, Lotus looked fantastic. I mean, he was kind of going wild, but it put him in a position where
really smart ways.
Yeah, it put him in a position where he got to really just get out of some situations for free. Being able to wake up run, that should never work, but after you do wake up uppercut 4 times in a row.
And they made it the same way every time.
Right.
Like it was clearly an adaptation. He knew what the bait was and did something specifically to beat it.
Yeah, exactly. So some smart stuff from Lotus. It's also kind of weird, like from Juggernaut's perspective, you know, you're playing a player you don't know. You don't really know where their level is at. So even if you know this burst point is a little risky, he might counter here, or he might just hard bait my burst here. You really have no idea if the player's at that level. Is he even a player that is conscious of baiting your burst? Is he, you know, you don't know where he's at.
Right.
So
and there just wasn't time to make that sort of a reader adaptation.
Exactly.
Leo versus Slayer, always going to be an explosive match one way or the other.
For sure. So, tough break there for Juggernaut. We'll see him again later. But, again, great showing by Lotus. So, hopefully we'll see more of him. Maybe he can, you know, keep doing that throughout the bracket. Maybe we'll see him take out some big names. That'd be a treat. All right, we got our next match lined up here. It's going to be Moondoggy versus somebody.
So I've had one very meaningful match against Moondoggy. I told you the story a little bit earlier, but it was last year at CEO, and we were playing in bracket, and I had him, like, I thought I had him dead to rights. I had the read of the century that he was going to super jump it, so I pulled out the sniper. I lined it up, he super jumped, and I was ready. I pressed the button, and he YRC'd through the 1 active frame of snipe and dive kicked me, and I died. And that was the smartest way anyone's ever gotten out of sniper in my entire life. So I'm excited to see if Moondoggy has some more Galaxy Brain plays for us today.
Yeah, I remember playing Moondoggy for the first time a couple years ago. He has definitely improved every time I've seen him play. So looking forward to see what he's got this weekend.
Nice falling air grab.
Ooh, burst safe.
Oh, misses the air dash.
Kamano in trouble now, trapped in the corner with no burst and no meter.
It's so scary against Soul. 6P, Fafner, any of those hits, and you just bleed.
Moondoggy definitely got to be careful, though. He's fishing with ID jump S, and he whiffed it the last time he did. He's got to be real careful about that. Don't want to be whiffing that. All right, nice back throw, though.
Yeah, the hard bait doesn't quite pay off.
A little high on the ID, or on the air dash at the end of the jump. All right, Kamano trying to hold this corner position. All right, here's the Oki.
Trying to stay out of range for Volcanic Viper. Very careful.
Nice. Moondoggy gets out of the corner with an ID. Jumps right back into the corner. All right.
Good conversion.
Yep. A little high, so he doesn't go for the ender. Goes for the air grab. Doesn't get it. Kamano's still alive. Gets caught by the 2S.
I saw an IB there. It looks like maybe Kamano went for IB grab and just
is too far.
Yeah.
Ooh, too far for the sweep. There you go.
Second chance.
Nice. Caught the backdash with 5K. A little too far to get the conversion he wanted, though. Back here. Oh, okay. Ice spike. Interesting.
Courageous.
Yeah. Little brave.
Just a little out of range of 2D. Getting pushed to the corner by movement, but gets a hit.
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
The first hit took out the fish, second hit her. All right. Kamano's getting a lot of little hits, but they're not really leading to anything. Not really getting anything significant off the Oki or getting the corner. You got to get one or the other is Dizzy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Fafner's always burst safe.
Yeah, just barely missed the punish, but not looking like it's going to
yet.
matter. Nice conversion off the counter hit sweep. Kamano had a lot of opportunities there. I feel like as Dizzy, your priority needs to either be that you're doing a setup where if they get hit, they're going to take a lot of damage, maybe with like an RC mid-screen, or you need to be pushing them to the corner, one or the other, because Dizzy really gets to shine in the corner.
Did you see Fafner go under?
I did. Unfortunately, I did.
I never thought I'd see the day where Fafner low-profiled something, but here we are.
All right, Moondoggy getting bursted away. Didn't
Nice
go for a
IE.
burst safe route after the 6P. Counter hit sweep, small conversion. Oh, counter hit 6P. Dizzy, I believe, has the lowest Dizzy rating in the game. So a couple of counter hits like that. Counter hit 6P, like, heaven forbid a counter hit 6H. She just can get Dizzy in one combo potentially.
It's round start counter hit 6P is actually just a round for her sometimes.
Yeah.
Going to hard zoning, doesn't really want to be anywhere near this Soul bad guy, and I don't blame him.
Yeah. And again, really small combo, at least pushing towards the corner here, but gotta maybe move in. Yeah, careful now.
Bring him back down to the ground.
Nice.
Maybe expected a jump out there. Moves in.
Ooh. Looked like he wanted to throw there, but he didn't go to neutral. He got close slash.
And unfortunately, going to lose the corner and get pushed all the way to the other side. First is going to come back, but it's going to be very scary to go for it.
Really nice combo there from Moondoggy. Look at the damage on that.
Oh, I don't want to. It's
Oh, and
so
he's trying to
much
hit
red.
confirm sweep into super to avoid the burst situation. I like it. Keeping it trying to keep it burst safe there. I like that. But really good patience by Kamano, not giving up the burst too early. Great confirm here. Love what I'm
This is gonna
seeing.
be it.
Is this enough?
Just barely.
Oh no,
not
he missed the second
enough.
hit. It would have been with the OTG. He would have been able to OTG after that. Just short. Kamano trying to stay alive here. Moondoggy just needs one hit and the sweep,
Yeah.
of course, the go-to button, right? Soul sweep.
Too
So
deep.
good.
In dust we trust.
Always, always. All right,
Yeah.
so
Moondoggy looking better every single time I see him. Doing some really smart stuff. Really big
that
combos.
conversion towards the end off the, he was jumping back, confirmed PP into changing his momentum by using a revolver,
Right.
and then RC'd it and got the pickup. That was beautiful. It's unfortunate he was a little too far to get the DP at the end, so it wound up dropping because he would have killed off that. That was a really nice
He
conversion.
ended up getting one hit OTG. And
Yeah.
things could have gone south, but it worked out.
So again, great showing by Moondoggy. Our next match, a little more L-Felt for you. Got Lost Soul coming back up. His opponent's going to be Lanimal. So this is already winner semis of this pool, of Lost Soul's pool. So you have to think Lost Soul is the favorite to make it out in winners of that pool.
It's a pretty safe. If I was in Vegas, I would take that bet.
Yeah, I think the odds would be, relatively, good
You would make
on
a
that
lot of
bet.
money, but
Yeah, it would be a sure bet, but the odds wouldn't be great for you. But yeah, Lost Soul, obviously the top seed in this pool, expected to make it out in winners. I'm excited to see what else happens in that pool because I believe Juggernaut was the other, like the second seed in that pool.
right, and it shakes things up a lot to have a big upset near the very beginning.
For sure. So I definitely I hope we get to see more of Lotus. I hope we can get some more of his matches on and see if he can progress after that great start, carry that momentum, make it out of pools. So,
Very excited to see how far he gets.
so yeah, short break here, just waiting for the players to get set up. So again, welcome if you're just tuning in. We are kind of in the middle of our block of pools here. This is Exert Pools here at CEO 2019 in lovely Daytona, Florida. It's super hot outside. I remember last year, every morning it was like 100 degrees, and then every afternoon, typical Florida, 3, 4 o'clock, it would rain for about an hour, and then you get that nice sauna effect. It goes back to being like 90 degrees, and you get the sauna effect
Beautiful
outside.
humidity.
Yeah, just peak
Steamed
Florida.
alive every
peak
day.
Florida, yeah. Yeah, so
I've been taking 2 showers a day.
minimum, yeah.
Minimum. Still not
it's
enough
like
every time.
Every time you go outside, you gotta at least get a towel and spritz
No,
yourself
I went back
off.
to my room to pick up my controller, and I had to take a shower while I was there.
Yeah, peak Florida. So, but yeah, we're back at the same venue as last year, and all right. So yeah, our next match is gonna be Lost Soul versus Lanimal coming up. Then we're gonna be taking a quick break, but I don't know what we're waiting on here. I see Lost Soul Trying to get on stage. But yeah, so we're back at the same venue again. If you didn't make it last year, you didn't make it this year, I definitely recommend coming out next year. The venue's really nice. I don't know if it's going to be here again next year. I don't know if Billy's going to announce something or...
I think he has a contract, if I remember correctly, for a few years.
Well, what I had heard was that it was 2 years last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. You know, I don't really pay much attention to that kind of stuff, honestly. So I don't know if it's going to be back here again next year. But I like this venue. I mean, you know,
the only thing there have
been some problems with Daytona.
Outside.
Yeah. There have been some problems with Daytona. Obviously, there's no secret there. A lot of people made their voices heard last year, and Bailey did everything in his power to try to make the experience as good as possible for everybody this year. So we'll have to see. You know, the weekend's just getting started. We'll have to see how that pans out. But as far as like the hotel and the venue, you know, the convention center and everything, it's nice. So, you know, it is what it is. So
it's so nice inside. You almost forget you're in Florida.
Very well said. Very well said. Yeah, I agree. So
Elfelt versus Kai. This is actually an interesting matchup. It's very even. Kai has the correct tools to deal with Elfelt.
Oh, this is Hotashi, though. It looks like we have the...
Hotashi?
Yeah. All right.
Well, it still remains...
Yeah, it's still an Elfelt, though.
2D actually beats 6H. It's a very interesting trade.
All right, so Hotashi with the knockdown here. Oh, yeah, you
Nice.
can't do that against a grenade.
Hitashi's shown a lot of patience. And this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. He's content to sit there at max range and just react.
Yeah, he's
And
trying
he has
to
the
get you to
reactions.
switch. Because there's so many ways that somebody can switch. Wow, again, he pokes into the grenade. There's so many ways that a player can switch that you just kill them off of, you know, a random shotgun hit.
Counter hit shot from that range always converts into shotgun S, which converts into anything you
A
want.
lot of damage, yeah. A lot of different routes. You can go to an unblockable if you want.
So good. But it's easy to underestimate the type of reactions you actually need to make that game plan work. It's very impressive whenever I see Hitachi.
Yeah, Hitachi
executing
definitely
it.
has good reactions, for sure. Oh, the classic. That's a Hitachi classic.
It always makes me salty when I see someone get hit by that because I can never get that to work.
Yeah. Why, they always match? They always grab you?
Always, 100% of the time. Hitachi's just got that fear in them.
Yeah, exactly. So Hitachi just waiting over the grenade because the last 2 times S1 has tried to 2P match and blown himself up with the grenade.
Right, and like the worst case scenario is that they block the grenade and you're mad plus.
Right, exactly. Hitachi trying to close this one out. Has a lot of meters. Spends it there on an RC.
Nice anti-air.
Oh, nice conversion.
Can't quite
not
get it.
quite. Oh, the
and
5H.
I didn't recognize that they were that close to the corner.
Yeah, exactly. I think both of us thought that was going to be the end of the combo. But Hitachi knows better. Cleans it up. Game 1.
S1
looking a little lost, I got to say. He's going to have to make some changes here. I mean, he already was showing signs of adapting there by not mashing in the face of the grenade. And that's pretty crucial. So he's got to see how else he can adapt here. Ooh, the 6H whip punish.
Big counter hit.
All right, bursts away from the bridle.
Oh, just a
almost
little
got
bit
the
out of
pickup.
range.
Yeah. All right, nice knockdown. What's the Oki? Simple.
Big stagger. Recognized by Hitachi. Gets the 2S. Nice.
Yeah, S1's got a frame trap here because Hitachi is just mashing out of the gaps, and S1 is just letting him get away with murder here.
I don't think there's a kill combo off this route.
With multiple, yeah, he's not going to go for it. I thought maybe he was going to go for like 2 rocket launcher supers.
It wouldn't have done enough at that point. The proration was a little too high. I was thinking maybe unblockable, but I haven't seen Hitachi go for it at all yet today.
He doesn't go for it a lot in general. I think that's like the one thing that I would like to see Hitachi implement more into his game. Wow.
That is
ID
such a
into
good
the grenade,
setup.
yeah.
You can generally get air grabbed out of it, but if you're afraid of getting counter hit,
Right, right.
like, that's what Hitachi is so good at, recognizing the moment that the fear is within them
Absolutely.
and starting to do the fake stuff right then.
Oh, and there you go. Exactly what you were talking about. He just sat there with the grenade, with the shotgun out, and just did nothing, and scared S1 into. Oh no.
Memes.
All right, well, that'll do. But yeah, he was just sitting there in shotgun, just crouched a little bit, made it look like he was doing something. S1 got scared, did a stun dipper, didn't have the meter to RC. Yeah,
But here's the thing, Sun Dipper, 5 frames. That's how good Hitashi's reactions are.
Yeah, yeah. Look at the little smirk on Hitashi's face. Why does he look confused? You did this. Why does he look confused?
Hitachi often looks confused.
All right, so our next match, I believe now we're getting Lost Soul versus Lanimal.
You know who I like to turn to when I'm feeling a little lost?
Who do you like to
Check
turn
out
to?
their Razer Pantera Evo arcade
I like to
stick.
turn to
You guys enjoying the music?
CEO,
on
the
Fighting Game
2019's
Championship stream?
original soundtrack.
You almost
It
got,
just gives
you
me
almost
that
got mixed up on the ad
confidence.
slides.
And speaking of CEO, there's a 10% off site-wide code, CEO 2019 on Quamba USA. If you want to get one of these excellent Quamba sticks, this is the time to do it. You know what else it's the time for? It's time for the arcade stick reinvented. You can learn more about it at smashstick.com if you would actually like to play Smash on an arcade stick as God himself intended. You can finally do it. And if you want to listen to that sick Smash OST, think about the Victrix. It's got a sick cooling mechanism, heat vent, great ambient sound awareness. You want to hit them up on their website at victrixpro.com. And speaking of websites, gaming generations, they're everywhere. If you're in the FGC, you've heard their name before.
Yeah, if you don't know who Gaming
Ubiquitous.
Generations is by now, you're living under a rock.
They just put they make these events function sometimes. Let's just be real. Hit them up if you are looking for some rentals for your event. If you are looking for food, however, you're going to want to hit up Bite Squad. Get your free delivery. Use code FOODFIGHT. They've got a mobile app. But you're going to want your hands to be dry when you're eating that food. So use Gamer Goo. Stop those sweaty hands. Use code CEO to save 10%. But what you're not going to want to stop is using the Astro. Look at that pad. I'm a pad player. And if I wasn't attached at the hip to the DS4, I might be going for this. It's a beautiful pad. It's got a great control pad, great sticks. You can move them around a bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's the customizable pad, right? Where you can, like, move all the stuff around?
Yeah, it's so sick. They have headphones. They have the splitters. They have awesome products. You want to look at Astro if you want something great. You know what else is great?
This video.
Complete original
CEO
soundtrack for
2019 original
available now
soundtrack,
on
still
Spotify,
kicking, still
Bandcamp,
sounding good,
Apple
and you can
Music,
get it
and
right
more.
now.
Check it out.
But there's a limited supply on sale at the booth if you're here, so you're going to want to get it quick.
Get the latest smartphone without the hassle of a contract. It's simple. You can get the new Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus on a light and fast nationwide network. Simple Mobile. Out with the old, in with the simple.
Please go check out some of those websites. Again, if you're interested in a stick or headset, any of that kind of stuff, please check them out. Want to give them our thanks. But now that we got that out of the way, we're ready for our second half of this block. And of course, as always, the action's only going to get better as we go, as we start to get into these matches to qualify out of the pools. And this is definitely the most LFL I've seen in a pool in a long time.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Our next match, as I was saying before, is going to be Lost Soul versus Lanimal. I keep getting mixed up on the name. It's like a tongue twister. Lanimal. But yeah, again, we talked about Lost Soul before. One of, if not considered the strongest player in the U.S. Third at EVO last year. Make no mistake, he is out for blood.
And he took a huge break.
He did.
And he came back, and he's still so strong.
So it's funny you say that, because when he first came back, he was playing like Hearthstone, right? Like Hearthstone and Shadowverse, right? And he came back, he came out to an event, and he even tweeted, he was like, man, I haven't been playing Guilty Gear, I don't know. He's like, I don't know how I feel about this. And he went in, and he did not even get top 8. I don't remember what event it was, he did not even get top 8. And I think that was like a wake-up call, like, whoa, that's not me.
I have to practice this game.
Yeah, I'm in top 8. That's not me. So yeah, he got back on and started practicing again and training again, and he's it's like he never left. He's just looking 100%. So
maybe even better than before.
Sometimes a break will do that for you. Sometimes a break is a really good way when you're at a plateau to implement things that you're struggling to fix or improve on. It's a really good thing. A lot of players will tell you that they notice a significant improvement after a break.
That is a sick setup.
Yeah, really strong conversion here.
There it is, the fuzzy.
Yeah.
Actually stands back up into it. Gets clipped. This is the unblockable starter.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, if you throw the grenade too early, it hits OTG on half the cast. It's not everyone.
All right, so Lanimal with a chance, but he's got his work cut out for him here. Chip is definitely going to be an issue here. Yeah.
Yeah. Shoots him out of the ball.
So I like to refer to Ram as a two-touch character. First time you touch him, you got to let him burst. Or if you're really feeling, feisty, you can try to bait it, but generally you just let him burst. And then the second hit, they're in trouble.
Right, you bring them to the corner anywhere on the screen, and then it's the best blender in the game.
Yes, exactly.
But they realized that was the case, and they weakened her neutral significantly over the patches.
Yeah, so getting those 2 hits, it sounds good on paper, but getting those 2 hits is not easy. All right, good block here, though, by Lanimal. Wow, the command grab so quickly after the grenade.
Oh, look at that.
He's dead.
Look at the guard bar.
Yeah.
That was cranked.
Yeah, he was blocking for a while there.
This matchup's actually so, Elphelt's Far Slash always beats Ram Lethal's round start. They have the same frame data, but for some reason, like just the hitboxes, Elphelt always wins. And that means that the round start is more or less just loaded in Elphelt's favor, and that really hurts Ram.
Whoa, interesting mix-up there from Lanimal. I think he ID'd further than he meant to, if I had to guess.
And unfortunately,
all right, nice grab throw.
This could be so big.
Yeah, so he's got to get a hit here. Trying to hold the corner. No, a little bit, that small bit of hesitation. Lost Soul is so ready with the 2S.
Lost Soul, as a player, is always ready for it to be his turn.
Oh, yeah. All right, grenade pressure here. It's a shotgun pressure. Nice jump out. Oh, but gets tagged trying to skate.
JDYRC a little bit too high, but gets a grab. Shotgun.
Yeah, Chip was too much there. If you look at Lanimal's meter, he had nothing to work with, so he was trying to jump because he was going to get chipped out by the shotgun anyway.
So unfortunately, that's going to put Lost Soul on a set point.
Yeah, Lanimal's going to have to really pull something out here. Oh, he's trying to whiff punish. Okay, counter hit far slash. There's the burst. All right, can we get another hit now? Need one good hit here. That's not going to knock down. All right, but he didn't tag.
Yeah,
I think it was a little high. I don't think that was a knockdown.
Yeah, that was definitely techable.
Oh, we had the counter hit far slash, but okay, there we go. All right.
I was kind of scared for a second that sword was going to kill the combo. But
I thought it did, actually.
Big Red B combo
okay,
gets hit by
the
the
reset,
overhead.
no conversion. You got to convert. That was potentially the round, yeah.
And now, Lanimal is the one in the very bad position. Lost Soul goes for the damage route.
Yeah, see, playing a player of this caliber, you ain't going to get a second chance. That was your one chance. Now you're in trouble. Yeah, the dead angle whiffs underneath. He did a little too soon.
Lost Soul with so much meter.
He's going to IK him. Oh, he's IK,
yeah, that's an IK.
Yeah. Oh, he drops it.
Oh, no.
Chance for Lanimal. Back throw.
This is very bad for Lost Soul.
Yeah. Lost Soul, he's in trouble now. No, he drops it. He was so high. That conversion's tough.
Gets the hit.
Yep.
Lost Soul takes it after
Lost
all.
Soul. Lost Soul trying to match Hotashi with the IK. Drops it. Look at him laughing. That's pretty funny.
That was too close for comfort.
Yeah, even Lanimal was laughing about it. But yeah, the thing that was fortunate for Lost Soul there that made the difference in that endgame situation was even though he missed the IK, he had 50% meter still. So the way, if you're not familiar, usually this never comes up because players only go into IK when it's guaranteed and they're going to IK you, so it doesn't matter. But the way it actually works is once you go into the IK meter and your meter switches, you can no longer spend meter, which is that's like the most dangerous part because you can't FD. That's the scariest
You can't
thing.
YRC to make things safe.
Right, right. So, but the meter slowly ticks down. And once the meter ticks down to 0, then your life bar starts to tick down. And at some point, you get to 1 HP, and then you just die to chip, and you can't FD.
And especially against a character like Ram, where you kind of have to be able to either blitz or
right.
use some sort of meter to get out. Theoretically, she just puts you in a block string until your health ticks down
right,
to 1,
and then just chips
the sword
you.
chips you.
Right, exactly. So it was fortunate for Lost Soul that he did have that 50% to work with, and he never actually got to the point where he was losing life, because it is kind of quick, the rate that you lose HP. But
if that had gone on any longer, he would have been in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I was almost wondering if Lanimal was going to try to run away, but I don't know that was necessarily a winning.
I don't even know if it's a game
strategy
plan that most players have in the back of their heads, because that situation is, like, there's a non-zero chance that is the only time that will ever happen to Lanimal.
Yeah.
Like, before or after this. Like, this will never come up in their Guilty Gear career ever again. So.
Yeah. But even in that case, I don't even know that running away would have necessarily helped, because Elfelt just pulls out the rifle.
She knocks the sword down and then she snipers.
Yeah, so tough situation, but interesting match. So Lost Soul does move on. That was winner semis, I believe. So we should be seeing in a little while Lost Soul's winners finals match. But for now, looks like we are going to see Esnon versus J-Dash. So we saw Esnon versus Hotashi a little while ago. So this should be losers. This is losers quarters.
If they're going straight into it. Is Kai vs. Soul where the cursor starts out?
I think so, but the other way. It would be Soul 1 player,
Okay,
right?
so this is actually the lore match.
Yes. Yes. Is that... That's not Kai's default color, is it?
It isn't. Kai's default color is blue,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah.
To,
that's like the Holy Order color, right? The red.
That's a Holy Order Souls color scheme.
Yeah, it's a Holy Order Kai. All right, so back and forth right now, trying to hold this
wow.
corner. Yeah, I thought that
did
back
not-
here was going to hit. Even if it would have traded, that would have been fine. J-Dash would have been more than happy with that. Oh, so that right there, so he did 6H and then did Bandit Bringer. That, to me, I would take note of if I was Esnon, because that's showing that he's not actually hit confirming the counter hit. And the next time he does that, you could DP or blitz the Bandit Bringer.
If you're feeling very spicy, you can air grab it as
Right.
well.
Yeah, well, actually, a really good thing to do now that you mentioned that is to jump into it and IB it, and then you can air grab it after you recover from the IB.
That is for sure the right way to do it, but man, it feels good to grab him before it comes out.
I agree. All right, so this is really back and forth. Nice YRC usage here from Esnon to close out the round. Had
Rising
a couple of stun edge YRCs just to seize momentum. All right,
Instant blocks at round start. Recognizing that button is so good.
Yeah. All right.
Going back to neutral.
Yeah, patience. I like it. Oh, that was definitely supposed to be sweep. Got 5D instead. Nice. Just dash up throw. Wow.
Dino peek. A little bit of misconversion. Gets the counter hit there.
Yeah, that was crouching counter hit. 5H. That only works on crouching counter hit. So again, that's another sign of J-Dash not necessarily hit confirming when he's going for those Bandit Bringers. So he's got to be careful, because if the button B4 gets blocked, he might be putting himself at risk.
Or tech button, the Guilty Gear Classic.
Well, the Exert Classic. Ooh, counter hit. He actually reacted too quick with the Fafnir.
A little bit of patience here. Gets a good hit.
J-Dash dashing up, and he didn't faultless break, so he actually got caught by that stun edge in his dash recovery frames. Nice. Another stun edge YRC.
Not going to be quite enough, but one more mix.
Ooh, just close enough. Nice try.
Back in the corner.
Ooh.
Oh, that's death.
Yeah, that's enough. Just got to complete the combo. No, a drop!
This could be Esnon's chance.
Oh, sweep going under the far slash.
Anything could happen.
Oh, and the 6P. He whipped
God's
the jump
elbow.
P. Yeah, J-Dash with a drop at the end. He had that round.
That's got to hurt.
Yeah, that's not how you want to lose a round.
Let's see if J-Dash is able to retain mental composure, because that's the sort of thing that can very easily tilt.
That's how I lost my Eunice pool earlier. Luckily, it was the last round, so I didn't have to play anymore, so it didn't matter. All right. J-Dash IDing over to get back to mid-screen because they're getting caught from the other side.
Gets the big combo on crouchers.
Ooh, caught him low. He was blocking high. You can tell by the exclamation over his head. There it is again, getting caught high. Nice, blocks low. So that tells me he got hit. He got hit high twice, and then blocked low. Blocked the low. So might just be guessing high every time. Maybe S1 wants to keep going with the highs. Ooh. Jump H, another ridiculous button.
0 on whiff.
Yeah, zero recovery frames.
And that's not an exaggeration. Literally 0.
Yeah, actual 0 recovery frames. Never seen another move like that in any other game.
It's crazy. He can link his other air normals from it. It's just so bizarre. It's so strong. Ooh, gets hit meaty.
Yeah.
Back into the blender.
Oh,
gets hit meaty again.
What is he trying to do? On the 3 hit, maybe he was trying to blitz. I can understand that. But on the grinder, blitz doesn't even help you. Ooh, counter hit, nice conversion.
Oh no, that would have been it.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. That was just a random 5H into bringer. Esnon can look for that and punish. Grinder, just blocks. J-Dash trying to stay alive.
Just
What a clash! What a kind of a DP! J-Dash staying alive in the most ridiculous fashion possible. The backwards clash with that magical JH button we were talking about.
Into Danger Time Volcanic Viper.
All right, just need 3 more of those for J-Dash to take it home here.
Oh no, misspaces the...
Ooh, he's got to be real careful with those bringers.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot of stuff that is potentially punishable, but then again, Esnon not really punishing any of it.
Yeah,
so.
you have to IB revolver standing.
Well, he's doing it so close that I'm pretty sure he can just grab punish even without IBing.
That's a good point. I don't usually think about that, but...
Like, he's doing it unusually close. All right, there's the burst. J-Dash trying to stay alive here. Behind on meter, though. Using the little bit that he's got to FD. Oh, he definitely tried to DP. 100,000% he was not trying to, yes.
There it is, yeah.
Yeah.
The classic, I missed my DP, I'm going to do it again.
Yeah. All right, he's got to just hold his momentum here because he's behind in life, behind in meter, doesn't have burst. Nice, gets the wild throw.
No burst available.
Just too far. Oh, counter hit, though. Doesn't confirm it. Oh, hey.
Nice 6P.
And just enough, yeah. Esnon takes it.
I think it really just came down to a few misconfirms.
All right, so Esnon takes it over J-Dash, staying alive. Our next match is going to be Hotashi versus BZB. So this was the projected winners finals for this pool. BZB, I believe, was the 2nd seed in this pool. So again, this was the projected match. I just want to point out, unless I wrote any of this backwards, one player has won every single match that we've seen on stream so far. First player side has won every single game, every single match, I mean. So I want to see who sits down on one player side right now.
That could be it. That could be everything.
Maybe Hotashi knows and he's going to take one player side. But yeah, I want to see this match. BZB, unless I'm mistaken, Chip player from Florida.
Chip players hate this matchup a lot. Like, a lot.
Yeah, because Chip explodes.
And, like, in particular, this is a match where forward tech buttons is catastrophic. And Elfelt's forward tech slash
is
actually just, in the situations where Chip lets you forward tech, blows up a lot of the stuff he'd be going for that isn't specifically trying to stop you from doing it. Like, it's kind of like with Elfelt, if you drop a shotgun loop, forward tech button will beat anything that you were trying to do.
Right.
It's
in that situation a lot, you'll see Lost Soul blitz. When he knows he's dropped something and they're going to forward tech, he'll blitz because he expects the forward tech button.
Right.
Because it's like it's like one of those things where I know that you know that forward tech buttons beats everything I do. So because I know you know that, I'm going to blitz.
Right.
Because I know you're going to do forward tech buttons.
You know that it works against everything, which means I know you'll do it 100% of the time.
Exactly.
But that takes a lot. It takes a lot of courage to believe that. Like, you really have to. It's kind of weird. You have to believe in the other player.
Right.
Like, you have to believe that they are good enough.
In a way,
punish
when
you.
they do that, it's almost like a sign of respect, where he's saying, I know you're going to do the right thing here, the good
Right.
thing, the thing that has the highest percentage to be good. And so I'm going to do the really weird thing here and the one thing that
esoteric
beats that.
answer.
Right, right.
I know I just threw paper 100 times in a row, and I believe that you are a smart enough person to throw scissors against someone
Exactly.
who only throws paper. So this time, here's the rock.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh,
So-
Hitachi is on the left.
I was just gonna say he's on the one player side. I'm not, you know, gonna jinx it here or anything, but I'm just saying
Can BZB
hasn't lost
break
yet.
the player 2 curse?
hasn't lost yet.
Looks like they're starting out with a button check. You were right, it is chip.
Yeah, so
Speedy Ninja Axel low.
I
if
had
you
to give
remember that
myself
joke.
I had to give myself the back door out in case it wasn't chipped. 'Cause I haven't seen BZB play in such a long time that I was like doubting myself. But yeah, I remember the last time seeing him play very strong chip. So you know, in South Florida we don't really have a chip player. So
Lots of scenes don't. Colorado doesn't have one.
yeah, I mean that's true. In the U.S. there's only one or two really prominent chip players.
He was
so
always hard, and now he's not as good as he was when he was just as hard, and he's always bled and blown up immediately, but still a very strong character.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he got some crazy buffs in 2.1, so Gamma, I still don't understand what they were thinking.
I don't want to talk about Gamma
Yeah.
Blade YRC. I already finished therapy for that, and my doctor said I was fine, so
All right, good burst there from BZB, and I like the early burst. You might be able to get it back this round if things go badly.
that was so good.
Yeah. So that's like an option select,
yeah,
right?
if
You can
you
just
do
do
a-
close slash, and it beats H teleport and I think that's S
You
teleport.
do
one
the
of the
throw
time.
OS because
Right, right, right.
it can grab them out of one of the teleports.
Exactly.
It's so strong. The Chip's dead, by the way.
Yeah.
We explained one interaction, and that's all it took for Chip to die.
Yeah, so BZB burst out of the first hit, got caught trying to teleport out of the corner, and that was basically it for the first round.
Back to neutral.
Oh, good
Oh.
trade for BZB. Oh,
bit too
didn't
much
correct with the
momentum.
triple jump, though. Could have jumped back.
Sniping is very scary in this matchup.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Hotashi's just so confident that he'll still like pull out the sniper for one shot,
Right.
just to make you move and squirm and keep you guessing. What is he? You know, what's he gonna do?
Kind of debate you into thinking to teleport against it, and then it's
Right.
ready to close slide.
Exactly, exactly.
Here you go. Basic death.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
So
It's
easy.
so crazy because it looks like you should be able to burst there. Like she's not that far away, but after what is it, the first shotgun shot, she's just out of range of burst.
It depends on the height.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you're anything higher than her collar, basically,
Right.
it's all burst safe.
yeah, so crazy.
I like it.
BZB in a bad spot right off the bat here in the corner, trying to work his way out. Ooh, finally does. Hotashi with a
Good
nice
close
close
slash.
slash. Oh, and a bad burst from BZB. Hotashi was already on his way down from that jump, so it just naturally whiffed.
Fortunately for him, being invisible actually made it hard to tell when to hit and throw the grenade. But back in the corner with the Genoverse confirmed. Meters there. Might be trying to not get dead angled.
Whoa, that was a little scary.
Meter for dead angle gone.
Counter hit
It's a
2D.
crouching.
And the command grab. Hotashi getting the, wow, uses the super to go through the grenade
Yeah.
explosion. Could have just thrown the grenade, you know.
Could have just shot him. It would have killed. But
Yeah.
This is the Hitachi we know and love.
But Hotashi with the great read there, recognizing that BZB was going to respect the wake up, just goes for the command grab, closes it out. And just like that, very quickly, Hotashi on set point. All right, BZB now doing the same thing to Hotashi. Yeah, got him flinching with the close slash, didn't trust it.
As BZB awakened.
I mean, he's got to do something. Now's his chance. Wow,
Gamma
what a
Blade,
trade.
shoutouts. That's the buff you were talking about, right?
Yeah. Oh, and you can't burst that. That is actually 100% burst safe because the way the Gamma works, the hit stop, the whole thing is hit stop. And the way it works, if you try to burst while you're in hit stop, your burst gets buffered until the hit stop ends. So it looked really weird there if you noticed his far slash just went through Hotashi. That's
Right.
because he had already inputted the burst like a million frames ago.
It's bizarre.
Oh, counter hit shotgun.
Oh,
This is
no.
going to hurt. No, drops it.
Just a little bit out of range for it to connect.
Yeah, a little too low. Trying to chase down the escape.
Wow,
Kinda
that
does.
conversion was
Yeah.
slick. Grenade
Overhead.
explosion.
Ooh, that burst was super sketchy, but it works.
That's the only place that he could have bursted there. So
Wow,
I understand why it came out.
I'm
but
actually surprised that 2H did not beat Elfelt's 5H there. He was a little too far. Okay. Okay.
Gets the dust.
This is exactly what BZB needs. Took him to the corner. Oh, no. Backdashes away. Chip is huge here. Like, chip damage. Okay. Yeah.
Now, Chip is just a very large...
Yeah, he's a large being, yeah. No, Chip was a problem. As soon as Hotashi backdashed that 2K, Chip was a huge factor there. He only had about 25% meter, so that was pretty scary. But one player strikes again. Hotashi keeping the streak alive.
It's 100%.
So Hotashi now qualifies for winners for tomorrow, and BZB qualifies out in losers.
Congratulations.
And I just
to
so
both of
happen
them.
to know randomly, well, not so randomly because it was my pool, but Hotashi will be fighting C Reed first round tomorrow. So
Interesting.
yeah, C Reed made it out of my pool in winners.
Both of us lost to C Reed.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. That was your pool also. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so we'll be looking forward to that tomorrow. And so it looks like our next match, I believe, is going to be, I think it's Lost Soul versus Lotus. So we were talking about Lotus earlier. Took out Juggernaut, one of our first matches we saw. Yeah, exactly. So just like we predicted, he did continue on to make it to winners finals.
And will he continue the streak of upsets? This is, in this version, I know a lot of people aren't going to like me saying this, but Leo Elfelt is even. It's 5-5. Like,
so we're getting some information here, but I think it might be a mistake here. I think the next match that we're seeing is Lanimal versus Rye Valentine. Okay, yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a loser's quarters match of that same pool. So I think we're not quite ready for Lost Soul versus Lotus yet.
Okay. I can get back to people being mad at me saying that matchup is even later.
Yeah. which matchup?
Leo Elfelt is 5-5. I strongly believe this to be true.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I think in this version,
one.
it has not been true historically.
I don't know about that one.
This version of the game. That's my hot take.
As long as you acknowledge that it's a hot take,
I'll
I'll leave it at that. I don't think it's a like super bad matchup in either way, but I do think Elfelt has an advantage in that matchup. I think Grenade, low toss Grenade is just too good in that matchup.
It's very good against Leo for sure.
Yeah.
Leo he just has some very specific tools that are really good in the neutral against Elfelt in particular.
I will say, I feel like S Fireball for Leo is like the great equalizer in all of those types of matchups where...
Like, that's what really did it. In previous versions where S Fireball had a limit.
Right. Well, it used to be one hit, right?
It used to be a lot slower, and it used to have a range limitation.
I don't even remember now. It's been so long since we've been playing
when it was like that,
2.1.
You could just snipe him forever at neutral.
Yeah.
But now you actually have to play neutral against him, and as it turns out, his buttons trade with you in very good ways for him. Like, his 5H trades with yours, and it vacuums you in, and he gets a positive trade. So, like, he can compete at neutral in meaningful ways, and you're not allowed to pressure him the same way as anyone else because he can reaction, Eisenstern, /2H, stuff like that. At the same time, though, you are still Elfelt. So you just can, like, hit him and he dies.
Right.
But that's not what's going on right now. We're about to see Ram-Millia, a matchup that's very rare.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I saw this matchup. Although, actually, this matchup gets played a little bit in Chicago because the ARM is up there, and there's that's like the land of the Millias up there. So this matchup definitely does get played up there, but I can't remember the last time I saw it recently. All right, Rye Valentine. Oh, just misses the bad moon there. All right, burst out to hold the corner. Interesting. Misses the air throw, though, and immediately gets knocked down, so the burst kind of going to waste. Lanimal trying to make something happen with some swords. Rye Valentine using a lot of jump P to contest the swords.
It's a big hit.
Just 5.
Any hit for Ram's a big hit, really?
Yeah. We were talking about that before. Nice. Just comes down with jump H. Oh, too far. Didn't get enough out of that dash. Nice air throw. This is big now with the sword set already there. I don't know about that. Yeah, you should get out of that. And especially a character like Millia who has a lot of air mobility, that's not going to be able to hold her down very well.
Her jump is really fast, too.
Nice Abare out. All right. Rye Valentine. Nice block. And Lanimal still with burst, so even if he gets hit here, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, try to hard bait the burst.
Yes.
See, the thing is, you don't really have to hard bait that necessarily. You can kind of OS that with like back H, back H. Oh,
Gets
big.
baited. Oh no.
Just
no
far
punish.
slash. Just far slash into Daru. It's a counter hit.
Like, I can kind of see the thought process of
bends his burst.
Being scared of maybe not getting green Daro, but like you said, it would have been a counter hit 100%.
Yeah, and I love that Ry Valentine just did that. I was going to touch on that. He's done like 6H, particularly one hit into roll multiple times in that first round. He did the multi-hit move once to get the plus frames. There was another time he did something else, like right there he just did it. And every time Lanimal has blocked, he has not contested the roll at all. So when they're not contesting it, just doing the roll into grab is exactly what you want to be doing. So I really like that Ry Valentine has realized that so early, because he might be able to get a lot of mileage out of that.
Speaking of mileage, that hit, gonna get, oh no.
Wow, 5H.
Ry Valentine is such a commanding life lead right now.
Yeah, oh, just a little bit too far. Yeah, gets it crouching.
First game goes to Ry Valentine.
Ry Valentine trying to put one on the board for two-player side.
Will the curse be broken? Will he reverse the curse?
I feel like Lanimal definitely had some opportunities there. Just a couple of crucial drops. That blitz was, I think, had to get to him mentally a little bit. Missing the punish on that.
Good start from Ry Valentine.
Nice.
Tricky setup.
Yeah.
Get him back into the disc. Goes for it again, but Lanimal jumped, which messed the setup up and got them an air tag.
Wow, what a block on the 6K. Nice. Get the throw. What's the setup?
Ram
Very
things are
simple.
happening.
Yeah. I mean, that's a classic after the mid-screen throw. And there, again, going for the throw after the roll, but Lanimal now catching on, jumping away, which is a good response if you don't want to really take too much of a risk. Ooh, ow, yeah. All right, so he bursts out, trying to salvage the round. Needs like a back throw into the corner, something to get some momentum here. Good block. Oh, and this is exactly what he needed. Couldn't get the punish, though. Wow, just random Daru hits. Oh, no, he misses the dash. You need that. Got to complete.
No. And
yeah.
Now it's Ry Valentine's set point.
Lanimal low on burst, too. Got to be careful if he gets knocked down real early here. Wow, big 2S.
Gray beats butt and makes it to the corner.
Yeah.
Gets the damage. Big counter hits.
Ry
Miller
Valentine
is dizzy.
I was just going to say, he might be close to dizzy. He counter hit 2S and counter hit Far Slash, but not going to be a factor anymore. Eats the Bad Moon. Yeah, tech's out, but catches the tech. Lanimal not realizing that Ry Valentine's been covering that tech with close slash every time.
What a tech.
He's got to contest the roll.
Digitalis hits.
And then, yeah, Digitalis. As soon as I said I would have got hit by that. All right, he's got to complete here. He can kill off this actually with meter. He's got to complete.
Super.
Yeah. Multi-hit super. Yes. This should be enough. Yes.
There it goes.
No, not enough. Not enough. And he gets hit. I can't believe it.
I wouldn't have believed it.
Wow.
I was 100% certain that was going to kill.
Yeah, I think you can do... Wait, can't you do... Oh, no, because the first one was RDOTG.
Yeah.
So if he would have comboed into super, and it's not OTG, I'm pretty sure she could do a second OTG super. So, wow. I can't believe that didn't kill. So, Ry Valentine...
Ry Valentine just blew a kiss to the camera.
All right, so we're getting near the end here of our pools. So it looks like we're going to have, from back to our other pool again, I think our next match is going to be Esnon versus Moondoggy.
Again, the protagonist match.
Yeah, exactly. Soul versus Kai, and this is going to be loser semis of the pool, which is to make it out, because it's a 3-out pool system. So this is to make it out in losers.
So this is a big match for both players. And honestly, that can make it a lot more stressful.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Anytime you're in any kind of, what's the word, like threshold match, where you're trying to like get into the next part of the bracket.
Top 24, top 16, top 8.
Right. It's always going to be that little extra layer of stress on top. And you can see Moondoggy already taking some deep breaths. I believe in him, though.
Fan.
He, we were talking about it earlier. Definitely showing signs of improvement every time I see him play. He's looking very solid, so have to see what he can do here against Kai. But I like what he was doing earlier.
And some of his confirms were just so sick.
Yeah, what I look for things like that is presence of mind, because anybody can learn the combos. It might take some players longer than others, but any player can learn the combos and learn that kind of stuff. But it's the presence of mind to hit a wonky conversion or a weird conversion that you don't see a lot or that you don't get a lot.
That can be the big difference. It looks like we had a controller issue. Like someone disconnected. maybe a stick problem.
Yeah. I assume they're just going to restart. It was
Yeah.
like 2 seconds into the round.
Yeah.
Normally, I would already be demanding that he take the round, but
That was just so quick.
yeah, it was.
And no one
like-
wants to see it go down like that.
Yeah, I wasn't even sure if they were playing or if it was a button check yet. That's how quick it was. All right, so they're going to start over here. And maybe that was a button check. I don't even know.
The player 2 curse has already been broken. So he doesn't have to deal with that anymore.
Yeah.
He's already safe. Oh, no, wait. Moondoggy was on the left.
He's on the one-player side, yeah. He's wishing the curse wasn't broken.
Yeah, oh, no. Esnon is safe from the curse then. This,
Yeah.
once again,
Could
holy order
go
tie.
either way now. All right, both players backing up. Ooh, caught the jump with 6H. He wasn't faultlessing. That's why typically when you see players jumping away from pressure, you'll see them faultless on the way up to protect themselves from that kind of stuff. And I like there Moondoggy getting that counter hit 6P, and then he went with a burst safe route. It's partially burst safe. He did 2P, 2H, but Esnon correctly bursted after the 2P hits, which is exactly where you want to burst.
Gets the hit, recognizes that he's just DP, get him on the ground. Good poke.
Yeah, so Moondoggy going with a sweep Oki there. That has the potential to actually go under Vapor Thrust if Kai decides to wake up with it. Awkward,
interesting
attempt at a
interaction.
conversion there, yeah. Both players just poking each other. Big counter hit, combos off the trade. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought that distance was a little sketchy, but I wasn't sure. What a conversion!
Wow, that's exactly what you were talking about.
Yep.
That weird esoteric
Yeah,
Fafnir
the
conversion
presence
off
of
counter
mind
hit
to
dodge.
know counter hit. How many times have you seen counter hit jump D in the corner, and you know they're going to wall bounce, so you go for a Fafnir? That was a great conversion, but going to lose the round because he dropped it. So tough break there from Moondoggy after that round was so good for him so many times.
Gets the JS. Does not get punished for the bandit. Here
What
we
a
go.
flash.
Danger time.
Nice, nice. Just faultless cancels and then takes second and throws.
Danger time's so scary.
Yeah, this is way scarier for Kai than it is for Soul, I think. Yeah, what a magical button. Jump H.
Oh my god. Every time.
Big trade again.
no.
And that's the burst safe route I was talking about. That time he burst too early, and he's able to block after the 2P.
Soul has a surprising number of routes like that that are just kind of burst safe in weird ways you wouldn't expect. Like JH, again, a big culprit. Able to just use it in the burst safe routes because it's 0.
Yep. All right, but Esnon with the positioning right now. All right, gets knocked down.
Jumps out a wild throw. Oh, not that
Wild
time.
throw. That should close it out. Just got to complete, and he does.
Yeah, you saw the FD flash too. He was
Yep.
he did not believe that Moondoggy would do it again.
Yeah. All right. That was really far away for the grinder. He could have backdashed. It was a little close to the corner, though.
And that little bit of hesitation there is
All right, IDs to get out from the corner. Big
Good
counter
counter
hit. And he knew he didn't have to go with the burst safe route there because Esnon doesn't have burst, but he dropped the conversion.
he's countered by JS.
Oh, a little bit of a drop there again. That was, I don't know that he really could have gotten much off of that, though.
6P, such a good button from Kai.
Wow. No fear. He had no meter to cancel that. Nice. Very nice conversion. Oh, a little bit of a
That
drop,
was
but
slick.
a lot of meter on Eston's side. Nice back throw. And he got the meter to RC. Oh, that was super sketchy. If you would have just did 2H, it would have been burst safe. Oh, he bet it all.
Doesn't get
No
punished.
punish.
That
wow.
dashing momentum carried through the Volcanic Viper.
Uh-oh. Hold on a second.
Not gonna be enough. One more
Moondoggy
mix.
does have burst, though. Yeah, I like the blocks on burst. Wow! And then he bets it all again, and the crowd going nuts. Moondoggy taking game 1. He wants to make it out of pools. He is trying real hard right now.
Bless Ground Viper.
That was crazy. I feel like Moondoggy was in control for most of those games, or most of those rounds, I mean, but a couple of drops made that closer than it maybe should have. Nice,
Again, this is
another
to get
burst
out of
safe
the
route.
pool, so the jitters have got to be there.
That was a fantastic conversion as
How
well.
much damage that did for an 8-hit combo?
And the cheeky stuff. Gunflame YRC into dust. Moondoggy definitely feeling it right now. Good block on the high. Ooh, jumps over the 6H. Doesn't get out of the corner, though. Just pushing back to mid-screen. Nice stagger, yeah. That was a great stagger.
Grab, yeah.
All right, dead angle. Nice use of Flawless there. Great punish.
Super jump jab. What an air-to-air.
Whoa, that was maybe supposed to be a bringer. Ooh, crouches too soon, gets hit by the jump H, but no confirm.
That 0 on whiff button once again.
Oh, counter hit. Yeah, that's going to do it. Moondoggy on set point now.
That JH put Soul through college.
That and jump P. Why does he have both of those?
What a guy.
All right, the patience. Nice confirm. Eston bursts out. Wow, just gets caught in the corner now. Counter hit sweep, great confirm. Little too high though.
Oh, tries to mash after Fafner.
Moondoggy just kind of getting away with a lot of stuff here, doing what he wants. He's gonna trade. Yeah, big counter hit. Careful how you burst. Okay, he's actually not gonna burst. Big hit, no confirm. All right, backdash? No, he backdashed towards the end. Wow, and got a DP. He could have actually RC'd that and killed him, I think.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
Recovers in time to
Grab,
block.
yup.
Yeah, grab.
Esnon has been very, very good. Oh, and Moondoggy takes it.
Yeah, the ID over jump K, and the crowd applauding. Happy to see Moondoggy make it out of pools. So we will be seeing him tomorrow in top 24. Congratulations to him.
Absolutely. It's exciting to see him make it. Like last year, just barely short of making it out. It's exciting to see him make it out this year.
Yeah, and again, we've talked about it multiple times during this block. That's progression, right? We talked about how every time I've seen him, he's shown improvement, better and better, and this is the fruits of that labor. He just made it out of pools. Fantastic. So,
I'm still thinking about that round end Grand Viper. That was so slick.
I can't believe he did that. I mean, he bet it all the first time on the Volcanic Viper, didn't get punished. He's like, you know what? I'm doubling down. I'm going again.
Maybe it'll chip him out. Maybe it'll catch him.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Either way, yeah. All right, so it looks like we got a couple more matches left here. So we've still got winners finals of the second pool and losers semis. So both of these matches will be qualifier matches to make it into top 24. 3 out of the 4 players have already made it, essentially. So we'll have to see who makes it out in winners, and on the loser side, who makes it out, period.
And just for a quick refresher, who is so far in this pool block? It's been
in this block?
Yeah.
No one's made it out in this block yet.
No, I mean,
in the block, in the block.
In the whole
so
block.
we had Hotashi make it out in winners over BZB. So BZB made it out in losers, and that was just Moondoggy making it out on the lower losers side of that same pool. So we're gonna have now Lost Soul and Lotus, which I think this is the match I want to see the most of this whole block. And
I'm very interested in.
But first, we're gonna have Rai Valentine versus Juggernaut, and this this one I also really want to see. So we talking about Lotus. We saw Lotus take out Juggernaut at the beginning of the block here. Talked about how Juggernaut was the other seed in this pool, so it's not a surprise to see him now in this qualifying match on the loser side. And
can you even imagine how it would feel to be a Millia player and get counter hit by Pile Bunker?
I have a feeling I'm gonna feel that vicariously in this set right now.
Ground start 5H. That jab.
All right, there's Mappa. Juggernaut taking his time here.
Digitalis, first big knockdown of the set.
One thing that Juggernaut does really well that I think a lot of, to me it's like the sign of a seasoned Slayer player is if you pay attention to how he uses 5H. 5H I think is a really, really underrated normal. When you ask people about Slayer's buttons, I think a lot of people don't think about 5H. But when you watch the good Slayers like Daemendo and Juggernaut, you'll see a lot of 5H actually.
Yeah, it hits very far. It's very active. It hits high for some reason.
It's kind of disjointed. Yeah, it has like good properties on hit.
It's just solid all around. And I mean, all 5Hs are like this, but it OSs into a grab, which is just another benefit of it.
Right. All right, so Rai Valentine with a strong knockdown here in the corner. He's going to backdash to pick up the pin.
Ooh, out of range for the low.
Yeah, and he had him too because Juggernaut was stand blocking. Oh, good awareness to YRC that. That's a sign of a seasoned Millia player.
Right.
This is not the first time he's accidentally done Secret Garden and had a YRC.
Honestly, I think that's one big thing that separates like tiers of players is knowing what to do when you screw up.
Yeah, yeah. All right, keeping him in the corner. Oh, almost converted off that counter
I thought
hit.
that was death.
Yeah. Right, Valentine trying to stay alive. Oh, drops the dash disc. Big opportunity here for Juggernaut to close it out. Yeah, burst on block. I like that.
Nice conversion.
I would like to see Juggernaut burst that pin there. All right, he's going to let him have it. What a block. What a block. And he takes the frame advantage.
I would have gotten hit. I saw the whiff into landing. I would have been blocking low there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a great block from Juggernaut, and he gets rewarded. I think, like you're saying, I think even Rye Valentine didn't expect him to block that because he got counter hit, which means he didn't respect the negative frames. He thought that it was going to be good. He was trying to convert off of it. So Juggernaut up a game. Yeah, nice use of hair card there. Great block on the dust.
Nice teleport.
Ooh,
that extended forward
He
teleport.
could have blocked that burst, actually. He wasn't holding back, it looked like. It looked like he walked into it. Either way, Juggernaut gets the burst out of Rye Valentine, so just looking for another hit here. Rye Valentine trying to stay patient.
Go straight for the knockdown. Nice pin.
Yeah, not going to be able to get a knockdown off it, though, so he just goes for the throw. All right. So Juggernaut has been doing a good job of blocking the overheads, but not the TK bad move there.
Oh, it hurts to be Millia.
All right, Blitz is the under pressure. Oh, trying to do the re-jump combo where you pick up the pin in the middle. Those are hard. 6P, Digitalis counter hit. Nice block, and again gets awarded with the 5K punish. That's 2 rounds now we've seen closing out off of the back of blocking an overhead and then getting 5K.
Rye Valentine maybe a little too confident that the mix-ups are going to hit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can't burst that there.
Oh, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, and this is scary now. Ooh, so that's something that Juggernaut does that I hate, actually. He does, like, point-blank 2H, which is super punishable on block, but it's a weird move that has, like, very, very low block stun, so usually by the time you've recognized it, it's too late.
Right.
And that's going to close it out. Juggernaut makes it out in losers very convincingly over Rye Valentine. But yeah, the reason, let me expand on that. The reason that I hate it, I understand why he does it, because the reward is very high off of 2H, and a lot of players are scared of it's late coming after under pressure. They're scared of the high, so they'll instinctively stand up once they've blocked under pressure.
And like it's one of his few, very, very few lows.
Right. Well, it's like his best, his most rewarding low, basically. So I totally understand why he does it, but I just, maybe I'm too safe of a player. Maybe that's just the life of a Slayer player. You got to take some risks.
It's kind of like what you were talking about earlier. Like, this is a character where you have to roll the dice.
Exactly. So I get it, but and also I don't know enough about Slayer's conversions, because you can just do, instead of doing that point blank 2H, you do meaty 2K and then link close slash and use those 2 hits to confirm, and then link into 2H from there. And on a lot of characters, you can actually get a pretty good conversion off of that. I'm thinking Millia, maybe you can't. She's kind of small and she's floaty, so maybe she's one of the characters that you cannot get a good conversion off of that confirm. So, but I know Juggernaut doesn't know that. He's not a technical player like that. He's like a more feels-based player. So I know he doesn't know the characters that does and doesn't work on.
And at the same time, like, 2H has a lot more active frames than 2K does, so getting that, like, if you're in a situation where you're like, I need to hit with the low, I'm not sure I'm going to hit the meaty, it feels safer to do the move that's active forever.
Yeah, yeah,
even if it has worse frame data on block.
And again, like when he plays me, I punish that fairly consistently, but only because he does it enough that I'm ready for it. But
you have to be looking for it to punish.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing where it's minus significantly a lot, but it has so little block stun. I don't know if this makes sense, but you don't really feel like you blocked anything. It's like, I don't know what the level of the move is. I should look it up real quick. It's probably like level 2 if I had to guess. It's super low for an H. And it just doesn't, you don't feel that hit of blocking something. So by the time you realize what's going on, he's already recovered and you miss your chance to punish. So, but anyway, so I think our last match here of this block is going to be Lost Soul versus Lotus.
It's a doozy.
I'm super hyped that this is how we're wrapping up the pool, because I really want to see this, because I'm going to call it a little bit of an upset that Lotus beat Juggernaut early on in the pool. I don't think that's that much of a hot take. That was the projection of the pools based on the seeds.
But he made it all the way through to the end. So,
Yeah, and so
that
I want to
proves
see.
it wasn't wrong. He's clearly a very strong player.
Right, exactly. So I want to see, is this his weekend? Is this his breakout weekend? He's going to put his name on the map, and he's going to upset, I would say, the #1 seed in the tournament.
And like, whether you agree it's 5-5 or not, tabling that, it's a close enough match where it's not like one.
It's going to be a good match either way. Yeah, exactly.
It's not like Elfels just rolls over Leo for free anymore.
Right.
She used to for sure, but I'm so excited. This is a match.
Yeah,
We've literally been waiting for the whole pool.
All right, 5H, first hit of the set. Nice confirm. Wow, that was actually kind of an unnecessary burst from Lost Soul. He could have potentially got it hard baited there. If he would have just waited for the last record, it would have been guaranteed. We talked about that earlier.
He wants it to be his turn. There it is. There's the Eisen's turn.
Oh, wow, he actually got him!
No way.
I don't think he meant to do that, but it worked. Got him with the cross up. What is going on right now? It didn't cross up.
That was insane.
Wow, Lotus, all right, you're kind of going nuts right now. You're kind of going, it's kind of working though. Keep it up. Oh, I thought he was going to catch the backdash. And wow, Lost Soul doesn't respect the third hit of the Rekka, gets counter hit, and Lotus takes the first round.
Far slash. Great start.
IB's the rifle. Wow, gets a counter hit and the confirm. Great conversion. Goes for the reset. Oh, whiffs the uppercut, but very small punish. Very mild punish. Oh, big counter hit. All right, never mind. Gets hit by the overhead. Is he going to burst? Doesn't look like it.
JDYRC.
Yeah. Nice dead angle.
Tech buttons.
Oh, wow. That looked like SDP got hit.
That was wild.
All right, so Lotus.
Maybe going a little too crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Wake
it
up
was
SDP.
working, but you got to acknowledge that a player like Lost Soul is going to adapt.
Nice. Big
Yeah, this is the other problem we didn't talk about in this matchup. 5H is just like a nightmare for
It's so hard for Leo to deal with. You have to predict it and do your own 5H at a really specific timing.
Lotus getting a lot of mileage out of the run-through.
Back in the corner.
Whoa, 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 yeah.
So you can always do 6P at a spacing where it'll either counter hit or clash with it while
or just whiff.
hitting meaty.
Yeah, or just whiff. She got that buff a couple versions ago where her 6P is actually invuln. It didn't used to be invuln.
Yeah, it's
and not only is it invuln, it's like crazy invuln.
But like you could always do this weird thing against Leo where you made it a clash with his DP. It's just, if you mess that up, it whiffs through it now.
All right, and Lotus falling to a couple of overheads. I think Lost Soul recognizing that he's not seeing the overheads, he's not standing up. So he's continuing to go
for
it.
flash kick a lot as well.
Yeah.
That's a big thing against flash kick characters. You want to use overheads as much as possible just to...
Right, not to make them stand up.
Yeah. Because even if they block them, it means they're not constantly charging their DP, and you can maybe go for mix-ups that are a little more fake.
Or just go for gaps in general. Sometimes you're just scared to leave a gap in your pressure because you don't want them to mash DP. It's a little different against a flash kick because you can't really mash a flash kick. But against a character with a regular DP, yeah.
And there's some points where it's reactable with Alpha. Like far slash 2H, you can react and you can...
Right.
Shotgun stuff, you can react.
It's a good point, yeah. So make sure you take the DP off the table before you do something like far slash 2H. It's kind of a big deal.
Wow, interesting conversion. There it is.
Yeah. Wow, and just counter hit meaty 2S. Trying to hard bait the burst there. Doesn't complete the combo. Gets him with 2S again. That time he does burst.
Gets the hit. Oh, no.
What is going on right now?
This
he doesn't
is a match.
tech. Keeps the corner with the burst, but then he goes under him with 6H. I can't keep up, but what is going on right now?
Blitzes again. Once again, gets hit low out of it.
Wow,
Good.
2 Ps away from the overhead.
That was a very courageous jab.
I like the dead angle because he was going to be forced to block the grenade there. Wow, he is just going in. He recognizes he just needs one hit to close it out, but you got to have some amount of patience here. Look at the damage off of this.
Has the meter to JDYRC.
Yeah, and the command grab. Oh, but he misses the combo. And the...
That's death.
Can he convert? No, he drops it.
It's going to hit.
He got him. Far slash. Lotus once again taking round 1. He's just got to string these rounds together, but he's showing that he can definitely do it here.
Oh, no, he has the grenade, too. This is going to be a conversion.
Nice conversion.
Corner, wall splat. Oh, just a little bit out of range, but he recognized.
Gold burst.
That's big.
That is very big. He could definitely steal around with a couple of supers here. Oh, drop. Super.
YRC, PRC.
Yeah. I thought he might get crossed up by the super for a second.
Run
big
him.
conversion.
Back to the ground. What is the mix?
Wow, yeah. I like that Lost Soul just went for 2P there because I thought Lotus might do nothing to bait the burst, bait like goal burst. Good block.
Gets the hit. Has the burst.
Yeah.
There he goes.
I feel like he could have done something burst safe there. Maybe he doesn't know a burst safe route. Either way, though, he got the burst out towards the end of the round. So if he can get a hit early here, he'll be in good shape to win this third round. Lost Soul trying to close it out now. He does not want this to go to a third game. That is for sure.
Oh, it wasn't a counter hit.
Oh, and the early burst from Lotus, so he'll get his back.
Has to block. Doesn't.
Oh, you say he has to block, and it was almost like he's trying to prove you wrong. You can't tell me what to do. And again,
Lotus,
the
you
overhead.
should have listened.
Yeah, again, the overhead. Obviously a problem. No,
Oh no, Leo,
too
again,
soon,
one of
yeah.
those characters that you can hit OTG if you're too fast. And this is...
Careful how you burst. Careful how you burst. Okay, last
Gets the
chance
hit.
here. Big hit. Doesn't shake out of the stagger.
That's a reset.
That can be a problem for pad players, shaking out of those staggers. Oh, he baits a dead angle! That was a hard bait with the double jump. He's still in it. He's still in it.
Lost Soul might not
Got
get
the
burst back.
overhead! He's going to get burst back, though. Yeah, so he stops the combo. I like that. I like that. And he gets it! Lotus takes game 2!
What a comeback!
That was so smart that he stopped his combo so that he wouldn't give Lost Soul burst. That was so smart.
That was insane.
Lost Soul did get his burst back early enough that he could have bursted that combo, but he was worried that he was going to hard bait it because it was obvious once Lotus stopped doing that first combo, it was obvious to Lost Soul that he's aware of the burst situation.
Right.
So Lost Soul hesitated. He didn't want to burst because he thought he might try to hard bait it. Wow, and Lotus, okay, gets his burst blocked, but no punish, so not that bad.
That's another thing that's very difficult. Like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
ooh, Lotus.
Yeah,
In a bad position.
he's trying to make something happen here.
Wake up
Wow.
run again.
Kind of worked, though. It got him out of the corner. He didn't need too much damage off it. Might have been worth it, honestly.
He's so low on life. He's just getting chipped away by these incremental hits.
Oh
no.
Eats the meaty grenade. He's getting too crazy now.
Leo's a little heavy, so that combo drops sometimes.
Not dead yet, but oh,
no.
almost picked him up with the grenade. Okay, Tech S.
A little too late to recognize the grenade explosion there.
All right, so Lost Soul again on set point. Wow, just dash up. What a clash! What a clash. 5K clashing with uppercut. 2S counter hit. All right.
Good burst. Slingshot's out of the corner with grenade pull.
All right. I like the RC there.
Good patience.
All right. The guard gauge. Yeah, that was getting kind of scary. Wow, 5H is just destroying him now.
That was a slick route.
Careful how you burst. Careful how you burst.
Safe jump.
Wow, he backdashed the grenade!
So smart.
Oh, he missed the air throw. All right.
First back on Lotus's side. Patience from Lost Soul. Gets the
Whoa,
hit.
shotgun S. All right, blitzes. Wow, dashes up and gets the low.
There's that 5H. Snipes coming out.
Yeah,
Misses a Oh,
too far to get all the hits.
look at all the meter.
Oh, couldn't convert those too far. Oh, he gets a hit though. Is this enough?
Not quite.
Oh, the burst. It's still alive. Oh, and
no.
the IADS. But man, Lotus with a really good attempt at taking out Lost Soul took him to the
That
brink.
was close.
That was a great set. Lotus can't be too disappointed there. That was fantastic.
Ever since they nerfed JS, you don't see that. You used to see that all the time because you could JS, JH.
Right.
Now JS doesn't reach, but that JH still does.
Right,
And
so
he
when you just
brought it
need
out.
like one hit, yeah.
ID JH wasn't ready for it.
Yeah,
Caught
yeah.
the flash kick charge, and that's going to do it.
Yep. So yeah, that was hype. That was a great match to end our block on. Unfortunately, we are all out of matches now, so we are going to be switching games. Hope you guys enjoyed that little teaser of Xrd today. There'll be more tomorrow. We'll be seeing top 24 obviously tomorrow, and then top 8 will be 11 a.m. Sunday, so definitely don't miss it. It's going to be star-studded as
I'm
always.
excited.
And of course, it was a pleasure commentating with you. And
Likewise.
yeah, don't go anywhere. There's going to be Central Fiction top 8 right after this, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys next time.
Gamer Goo stops sweaty hands at the source. You can use code CEO to save 10% at gamergoo.com today.
What's your current mood? Are you in the mood for tacos, burgers, pasta, or maybe sushi? We all have those days when we're just too busy to cook or go out for a meal. Enter Bite Squad. No matter what you're craving, you can order restaurant food on the Bite Squad app, and we'll deliver it right to your door. And the best part? No prepping, no cleanup. Just really great food from your favorite restaurants. Bite Squad. Food for your mood. Delivered.
Kwamba, supplier of sticks, bags, and more. Check out their store at kwambausa.com. This coupon expires on July 7th, but if you use code CO2019, you'll get 10% off site-wide. Rec Room Masters, supporter of CEO Fighting Game Championships. With many stand-up, sit-down, and much, much more arcade cabinets you can set up anywhere in your home on recroommasters.com. Yeah, that's Kenny Omega on a Razer Pantera Evo arcade stick, and you can own one too. Just visit the Razer store and check out their Razer Pantera Evo arcade stick. You guys enjoying the music on the CEO Fighting Game Championship streams? You can get the complete original soundtrack for CEO 2019 available now on Spotify, Bandcamp, Apple Music, and more. Check it out.
The hassle of a long-term contract just to get the latest smartphone? That's too complicated. You can get the new Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus on a lightning-fast nationwide network. New phone, no contract. Simple. Get truly unlimited 4G LTE data for just $45 a month. Simple Mobile. Out with the old, in with the simple.
Zowie BenQ, provider of all the tournament stations for CEO 2019 with their monitors, the RL2455TS. You can get $50 off, only available on BenQ Direct and ZowieDirect.com. Valid today until July 7th. Use promo code ZowieCO19. Paradise Arcade Shop, supporter of CEO for many years. Be sure to check out their customizable magenta stick at ParadiseArcadeShop.com.
For us to bring in Gaming Gen, professional company that specializes in logistics, equipment, that was the perfect partnership that we really had. Without them, we could not have pulled off a 3-day, 2,000-person tournament at all. We had more than enough equipment. We had people on site not only to bring it in, set it up, but also to take care of it the entire weekend, make sure everything was updated and running perfectly, and then take it out at the end of the weekend.
The gaming generation's team is always there with ideas to make our events better. Branding is a big thing.
I mean, when you have
Please select your character.
you have banners. People want to go to these events and have someone take home with them. Majority of us go out and travel out, so someone they can go and find little trinkets. Everybody's like in line at the booth and they want to get the shirt before the event.
The apparel is so great that they can handle all of that.
Gaming Gen is just such an essential part of every major company. I just don't know how anybody does it without a company like Gaming Generations coming through.
Arakune. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
OLAB Controllers is proud to
Please
present
select your
their arcade
character.
stick reinvented. Analog, ergonomic, and customizable. Learn more about the Smash Stick at SmashSticks.com.
Arakune.
We are finally live here at CEO 2019, an Arc Revo World Tour event, and we are going to be bringing you BlazBlue Central Fiction Top 8 here. My name is Diabonic Plague.
I am Bojack. The Azure Boys back on the mic. We're going to bring you BlazBlue Central Fiction Top 8. So we were talking with Blue earlier, and Blue's giving us some stats about this top 8. So
all right.
Before we even get into that, let's just notify. So this is losers' side.
We are starting with losers. That's correct.
Soji is in top 64 of Dragon Ball and wants to really focus on that. So he wants to go ahead and get his match out of the way and we allow it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see what's gonna happen. The real stories that's gonna be here for Laser Surface Arc Revo points is going to be Beta Dude is in the lead for NA, and we're going to keep hold of that. And we're going to also have as we move into Zergatok, who can take the lead in Japan, the Japan qualifier with the points here. We're going to see what's going to happen. Klim versus Soji.
Yeah, so Klim is from Canada. Just going to throw that out there. And also the game sound is incredibly loud. Okay, immediate burst. He was going to get cursed there, but the thing is that left Soji with so much first game left that there's a good chance he's going to get it very soon. There it is.
Yeah, that's curse. So Azrael is going to answer the curse in the form of Growler, but he needs to be very careful about it, otherwise he can get hit. Like right there.
Yeah, no cancel on the 5A allows for the counter hit from Soji. He's going to be able to walk through this real quick.
Nice instant block out.
Yeah, good. Instant burying, right? To keep pushing him away.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know if Azrael one of these very top players that's a lot of instant barriers to force him out and make him play neutral.
Yeah, his movement options are a little bit lackluster, right? Oh my goodness, nice catch right there. He's going to get full curse very easily here.
Yeah, using the cloud to his advantage to be able to get set up here. Nice. Got the barrier crush, and that's going to be round 1.
Very, very good from Soji right there. You saw a lot of very obvious, like, this is how you find Azrael stuff, right? So what you were checking was the instant barriers to push him out. You're checking basically just controlling the zone like he is here, right? He's standing at an area, he's flying at an area that allows him to basically control what Azrael may or may not do.
Yes, and whenever the cloud is out, you see Soji cycling between clouds to get what exactly, like just cycling to a very fast animation to see, whoa, that was a clash on JP, and now we're going to go into the corner.
Huge favor right there for Klim. He's going to be able to get the knockdown. There's not a reversal option outside of overdrive activation for Soji.
And that's going to be really strong, only for the fact that Alarkane gets cursed during that, and he's able just to get this set up here. Nice DPOS.
Oh, man.
And that's Rock Crush trigger to get things started. And yeah, nice RC on the TP.
But then he put himself back in the corner.
He was trying to assert pressure again with the dive kick, but didn't really work out in his favor. And Soji just using like a kind of okay, nice use of the JP.
That's another curse, and it should be death.
Oh, and just gain it just to make sure. Extra damage, get the full corner carry, and now, yeah.
So the RC was to activate curse because he was just on the precipice of curse, and he was actually wasn't like he didn't actually have it.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I thought the cloud might have helped out with that, but it also helped with the corner carry as well.
Of course. Yeah. So first game going to Soji, pretty strong, I would say.
Yeah.
Like Klim had one shot, one opportunity, and he got OD'd.
Yeah, exactly. That's something you have to be very careful about because when Alarkane actually says OD, he gets him that curse. So Klim opting to go for that 5A there was very questionable. But that counter, no confirm for win. All right, nice.
To block on the immediate Tiger. Yeah, he's trying to fake that he was going to cross up right there.
Oh goodness! Now Curse is back in it, but it's only a little bit. He only has to block this a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing you got to remember. Is Curse it only goes for as much bar as you have when you OD. So it's not really like it's going to take that long, right? Gets the goose off. Not being able to catch the roll, unfortunately. Wow, he really charged that one.
He went for it. The classic.
Yeah, trying to flip the tables. That's the teleport. And nice. He reacted to the teleport very, very quickly.
Yeah, and then Soji just nice use of the back dash. And one thing to note right now, Soji has no barrier. He is very, very close to danger state.
Oh, and there it is!
So now whenever if Klim is able to get a hit here, it's going to do bad damage. And also he doesn't have the opportunity to barrier him out. But he might not need it if he gets cursed.
He's definitely going to be able to build his barrier back already at this point.
Yeah, that is a huge opportunity for Soji. He's going to get one more curse mix up here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and just a low profile with the shark.
Every character in the game has the ability to low profile under Azrael's Dragon Punch. It's not the strongest at that thing, but what Azrael's Dragon Punch does do is anti-air pretty well.
Yeah, it's something that his old Dragon Punch against Growler is going to be very strong to deal with the curse, but not against the counter bonus 5A.
Oh, I don't know about that burst.
Okay, so he's trying to solidify. He knows he has the Fireball stocks. He's trying just to take this round, but the time is not going to be in his favor, even if he didn't get checked the cross-through OS.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if he thought it was the last round or if he really, really believed himself in taking that one, but...
Yeah.
Nice movement right there from Soji. He baited both anti-airs right there from Klim, but he's going to be able to get the 5C into corner carry, right? Sentinel's up, plus 15, but he blocks the overhead. Nice.
Very good reaction from Soji.
Yeah, Japan has always been super good at blocking Azrael 5C.
Yeah, this is a great adaptation, just going to the corner route. Getting the bugs here. Alright, now let's see what the mix-up is. Same time,
fake the teleport right there, and Soji's going to get up. Basically, over a third of his health. Yeah, I mean, he can just keep doing that on every wake up if he has curse, right? Because like if he gets blocked, then it doesn't matter because the bugs are there to save him.
Yeah, nice reaction on the 60, and goes for the TR.
And that's going to close it out without being able to give Klim the ability to burst, and
that was just a very, very clean round, like just game from Soji. Just being able to, like you mentioned with the 2C being able to low profile Panzer, just consistently preventing Klim from getting these options to really take advantage of. But that was a fantastic set, so Soji going to be moving on in the loser side. He was actually sent into losers in pools.
That's right.
His round 2 of pools by a Rachel player. I don't remember
I'm forgetting his name, but it was a Rachel player.
Starts with a name. Check it out on Smash GG, just to make sure.
Smash GG/CEO dash 2019 or something like that. I think that's the URL. But the point being is Soji's going to be moving on. Klim is unfortunately out, but he's going to gain his first set of Arc Revo Tour points because he has yet to be in a top 8 of an Arc Revo event.
Yeah, there's been this is one of the few Arc Revo events for America that's really just been gone. We had Frosty Faustings, we had Texas Showdown, and both those top 8s, I don't believe, outside of Beta Dude, did not have a repeat in that top 8. Of course, I could be wrong, but it was
I'd have to check it, but I think you're correct, actually.
Yeah, so we have a lot of first-timers up here. So we have Fame, we have, let's see, it was Fame. Monarch was actually a repeat from
Monarch was a repeat in Frosty Faustings.
Uri was Texas Showdown. This is Fame's first one. Kogaton, actually, depending on how, I think he has to get 4th. And if he gets at least 4th, he takes the lead in the Japanese leaderboards.
Well, I mean, if he wins his next match, he's guaranteed 3rd, right?
Yeah, so he needs to beat Finrich.
Yeah.
And now, people are going to say that's going to be very difficult, and as it is. But Kogaton is a very, very strong player. He's a PvP player, very strong at just what he does, very good knowledge of when he uses DPs, when to pressure. You know that he already has that gym matchup. They've been playing for years.
I mean, it's one of those things where, like, Fenrich plays a lot in the arcades anyway, so, of course, you've got to have a little bit of experience. Obviously, you know, that not to say that it's guaranteed that they are in the same area of Japan.
Of course.
But, you know, I'm certain that there were opportunities.
Yes.
For Kogaton.
I don't recall when he started, but I could find footage from at least 2015, so I'm sure in the 4+ years that he's been playing, I'm sure they've ran into each other once or twice.
Yeah.
So we're going to see, so...
Which, is that what we're going to have up next? Kogaton, or are we just going to go anywhere else?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we're doing, so if you guys haven't seen the brackets, we have Kogaton versus Fenrich, we have Fame 96 versus Beta Dude, we have a Japan, like, just a very strong Japanese pair versus a very cool, and then a very strong American pair, and then we have Monarch versus Uri.
So it is Kogaton versus Fenrich. All right, so one of...
So this...
just the best player in the world, actually. Never mind.
I feel like that's
just
even
the best player in the world. I'm not even going to, like... Because, like, normally I like to be like, okay, one of the best players, you know.
Yeah,
but, like, it's at this point, it's pretty obvious. Fenrich, right?
Yeah, buzz check. Yeah, so... And, like Perry always said, yeah, there's very, very few players that can compare to Finrich. So I think the big one that you would think if you've been around for a little bit would have been Ryusei.
And Monster.
Yeah,
Ryusei and Monster. Those were the big names in Japan for a long time.
Yeah, there's, of course, Monsters over, so there's so many strong players, but Finrich made a name for himself, always in top 8, always in the grand finals. I feel like he's by far the leading player in the leaderboards, as well as just like even tournaments that aren't even qualifiers, he's won.
Yeah, and I mean he's already qualified if you're unaware. And he's won several tournaments that would have been auto qualifier spots for him had he not already qualified, like Evo Japan, for example.
Yes.
But you know, so basically what's happening here is if Fenrich wins this event as well, the second place will get an auto qualified spot. Fenrich won't like steal that or anything; it won't go to points. So you know, basically, people are like, if I can't beat Fenrich in grand finals, at least I made it.
Yeah, exactly.
is what a lot of people are probably thinking.
Yeah, like Evo Japan, there was he qualified at Southeast Asian Majors.
I believe it was Southeast.
Yes,
yeah, because that was one of the first, if not the first, Arc Revo event.
Because he beat Dora in grand finals, and Dora was like, ah, well, I'll get the next tournament. And then he got Frosty Faustings, which Fenrich did not attend. But he's so many Masa, I believe it was, qualified through Arc Revo Japan with Fenrich placing
second place.
Yeah, and
you know,
there's
my Natsumi.
Yes, there was even Oh goodness, what was the most recent one? It was the Rachel player. It was where they streamed the top 3. It was Monster.
Unfortunately, I missed that. So I never actually got to watch that one.
So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So going to Alter, Kogaton versus Fenrich for your winner's side, quarterfinals, or winner's semifinals rather.
Yeah. So a lot of the stuff that you're gonna see from I was going to say defensive OD from Fenrich is going to be a big thing that happens here. Because Fenrich on defensive OD is incredibly strong, right? He knows when to OD to get you the biggest punish happening.
Yeah, absolutely. Whenever it comes to Fenrich, there's something that a lot of people really don't mention is that his knowledge of the active flow cycle is actually ridiculous.
It's the best, like actually.
Yeah, like by far. You can see the ways he will adjust his, like a combo to have more horizontal movement or a combo to have like more hits or even like a crush trigger to just make sure he gets into the active flow. And like we saw there, I mean, of course, getting an EA automatically to it. That was an incredible JB and JA.
Yeah, it was really important that he did that double jump JA because otherwise he probably would have gotten punished on the way back down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Kogaton trying to find his way back in. He was playing very smart earlier by being like nice and slow about it. He's going to be able to get good damage here as well.
All right, nice.
Oh, the reset with the 5A, that was so good right there because of how fast it is that your that the hit stun stops. A lot of the time you're not exactly ready. Should be able to kill off this. Yeah, wow, he didn't even need the RC. I thought for sure he was going to need that.
He managed to pull it out. That was a really nice use of the 5A, like you mentioned, just to get the standing reset. And you see the rapid catch, and you think, okay, usually that's going to be like an extension and whatnot. And just using it as a reset, it's just immediate mix-up.
Well, what the nice thing about that is he had already gone into the special move that he uses to knock to the ground. I can't remember what the names are. Yeah, something like that. So it looked like he was already doing that. So that's when he immediately RC'd to make him like go, oh, you're already reacting to this. So now I'm going to change it up on the fly.
Exactly.
Nice. He's out.
Alright, nice counter hit from Fenrich. So we're going to take it to the corner. Block the 6A, RC, dash 5B.
Yeah, 6A, even if you block it, becomes a threat if he has 50 bar regardless.
Yeah, and then
TRM, that's going to kill.
Nice. Yeah, catching the OS. Very good stuff. And 1-1 right now for the round.
Yeah, it's going to be a real close match. I do like that Kogaton, once he had life lead in the first round, that he was immediately going to a more pensive, like, just kind of standing there and not doing much style, because he basically gave Fenrich no avenue to be able to take that life lead back.
Correct. He did a lot of good work there. He even got a nice counter hit AB confirmation for that. And oh, the anti-air, it's a croucher, so with the instant air dash, he's able to get a little bit over it, then that's going to whip. Nice mix-up, nice block with the fuzzy.
Okay.
Nice.
You were talking about Kogaton's DPs, right? And it's probably some of the best in the business.
Yeah, whenever earlier in the pools, just watching him play, and whenever oh, that air tech!
Goddamn! Oh, there's a TRM! I think he got TRM. I mean, like, he was trying to throw tech, obviously, but, like, it was just how late that was. That's super pensive right now. Oh my god, that's death, I think.
Yeah, this has to be.
Well, he's got to be able to do it before OD runs out, obviously.
Yes. But, but just he was able to get the last ball. Oh, OD into the star. What's going to happen?
That's unfortunate. He was probably looking for something else from Fenrich, but he's going to be able to counter assault on the shadow actually hits!
Oh, but a little bit too far for the 2B confirmation.
The low but no full conversion, there's the DP at all!
That is the... So, like you just mentioned prior, I was talking about it earlier with in pools, seeing him at the Korean tournament for that top 8. He's had some ridiculous DPs this weekend as far as that weekend, like almost like 80-90%, and if it doesn't connect, it's just RC and whatnot. But that was a nice, quick inflow, punish rather.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, faking the cross-up right there. He's just gonna use the shadows. Yeah, you want to be able to bait as many anti-airs as you can, right? Oh, he tried to reset him, but no dive.
Fenrich with the recognition, that knowledge of the matchup, knowing that he's gonna be in current state until he lands. DP on the reset. Delayed DP from Fenrich?
Wow, he waited so long for that too. Because like you saw, Kogaton walked up to him and blocked.
Yes. He was like, oh, I'm ready for this. And it was just like, oh, wait. Let me just stop blocking for a second. Just go press some buttons and just DP. That was some patience. Oh,
and you got to remember, this is actually set point for Fenrich right now.
Yes. Oh,
this
nice.
Is not winners finals yet.
Something that's always noted with Fenrich, and it just has to be noted again, is that his placement on 2C is like always superb. so good and nice. We're going to get the combo here. Goes for the two-way pressure. Nice.
Oh, he tried to mash out because he saw he instant blocked, so he was like, oh, if he tries to run forward, I can 2A and stop him, right?
Yeah.
No dice. There's the reset.
And yeah, baited the DP with that quick little flash of barrier. Counter at 2A.
I like that he assessed that the situation was his turn, right? Because he did the fireball, nice block on the cross under though.
Yeah, the counter. Oh, and the counter traded the confirmation this time.
So yeah, he's basically trying to make life totals even, right? He needs to ensure that he gets as close to Fenrich as possible because remember, Fenrich is on set point.
Yeah, and his knowledge of the active life cycle as well, just the movement it created and whatnot. He didn't even need to use EA.
Oh, got past the counter assault, 5B into immediate OD activation, this should kill!
Into an Astral, yeah. That.
I wasn't even looking at his meter, I didn't realize he had Astral.
I was expecting like I don't remember which one was where he did like 60 into ice arrow, like TK ice arrows into regular ice arrows.
Yeah.
So something like that. But no, we're just gonna do the easy stuff.
I mean, you know, it's an insta kill.
just get the insta kill. It's optimal.
It is optimal. And I mean, Fenrich gonna be moving on to winners finals right now.
Very strong play. And Koguratan still showing that how strong of a player he is. Bringing Fenrich to the wire each round, making everything such good options shown, and just very, very well done from both players.
Yeah, Fenrich just seems to be one of those beasts, man.
He is. He really is.
I remember in Japan, during EVO Japan when I was there, we're in the arcades, and I was just watching him and Monster play. I've never seen Monster like be so confused and struggle so hard in my life. Like, actually, I'm not playing.
Yeah,
and Monster's like definitely the second best player at this game.
Yeah, like, Monster is ridiculous. And you can even see that at I don't remember the name of the tournament. If somebody in the chat could correct me, then it'd be much appreciated. But it's the tournament they streamed the top 3. It was after like poking 3v3s for like 4 hours, and and so there was it was Monster, it was Fenrich, and it was this Rachel player, and Monster versus
Tetsuo, like
it's something with an M, like Mata.
Oh, come on, I know this. Come on. I hate it when I do this.
Right, exactly.
It's like, yeah, as soon as somebody says it, we're going to be like, yep, that's the person.
Yeah, it's like, exactly. Maki! Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's so it was Maki. They play, and you see Monster versus Fenrich, and it was like 3-0. Like, no round brown. And it was just like, oh, well, like, that's ridiculous.
And Izanami's killing the game. But Jin's winning all the tournaments.
Yeah. Just that one. But now we have a North American Classic.
That's right.
The Beta Dude versus Fame 96.
Yeah, so for those of you who may not know, Fame 96, he has 2 characters in his repertoire that he goes to normally. And those are going to be Susanoo and this one that he's picked right here, Terumi. Terumi, a character known for a lot of his, the fact that 90% of his moveset is about using bar, and also the fact that his drive takes bar, right?
Yes.
And on the opposite side, Beta Dude, known for being basically just Ragnar straight up.
Actually, yes.
As a character who takes health rather than bar.
Yeah, so something about Fame. So Fame is from my locals.
Out in Georgia.
Yes, exactly. So one thing that to note with Fame is that people are like, oh, Fame, I know the Susanoo. But like, no, he was originally a Terumi player for the longest time. China picked up the Susanoo, liked him, to fit his character dynamic. This dagger pressure is actually ridiculous.
Yeah, so one of the great things about picking Terumi right now, actually, is the fact that not a lot of people play this character. Matchup knowledge is scarce, and the people who did know how to fight him probably don't remember.
Yeah, and then you also have this situation where it's like, okay, but who was the best Terumi? It was Fame. And so then now you're bringing it back, and it's like, okay, so now people aren't aware as much of the matchup, and he's able to use the great mobility that Terumi has just to deal with a lot of these situations. Nice barrier IP.
Yeah, the thing about that movement, though, trying to deal with those situations, Beta Dude has shown very nice, and Senga off the OD, that's a ton of damage, actually.
And this is also a loop into, but it was just a little bit off. Oh, 2D?
That's plus a lot.
Yeah, and that's plus a lot just in general. Oh, the command grab slightly whipping, and now we're going to get, but drops the confirm.
Yeah, I was going to say Beta Dude's offense has been very good at being able to pressure him, right? Trying to get him out of there. But yeah, the Yasenga, it is very low recovery, right?
Yes, and that's something that whenever Fame and I have played, and whenever I just always want Fame played, is that his like 6A to like block the hit rate is like ridiculous. But
he's going to be death.
Cash out all that meter and get this at like 4K, 4.2,
420.
That is really good. And if you look at both players use their ODs this round, and they're going to get it basically at round start.
Yeah.
So
just walking into it a little bit. Pick gets the JA, but no full conversion into the Inferno Divider, unfortunate. But he's going to get this hit, and that's full corner.
Yes, and this is going to be some good damage. We're going to hit the Nightmare Edge. All right.
And now, one of the things too, not only like the unfamiliarity of Terrami, but Fame hasn't been to a tournament for CF in a while. Like, this is his second tournament this entire year, in fact, that's a major.
Yeah,
that's outside of his own state. Oh, there it is, the DP super. Gets full conversion off that. Gonna go to the loop because it is OD. Yeah, look at how he built all that meter right back. That's Terrami, and he gets to cash out. The super does a ton of damage when you have extra bar.
And not only that, because he's an active low, he gained that extra bar just from passively, and it just built so much. Gonna counter on the 5C, and that's gonna be game 1 to Fame.
Looking strong right now, and you know, I mean, it only makes sense. I heard that I think he 2-0'd every single person in his pool.
I would.
Through winners.
I did not see the bracket, so I can't really confirm it. But whenever you tell me that, I'm like,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that sounds right. Like, Fame is on such a high level when it comes to this game. He's like in North America. I mean, granted, you have like one of the other top players right here with Beta Dude, but you can just see Beta taking that moment, just relaxing, kind of thinking about what do I do against this character. There's been some you could see where Fame's pressure has been kind of a little bit stagger pressure. It's been a lot of like openings to where Beta's just been counter hit 5C or like counter hit 5B. So it's let's see what is gonna happen here.
Yeah, so in that vein, Beta Dude is a very methodical player, right? Like he's always thinking about like the risk reward and stuff like that, and his spacing is super strong, things like that. So realistically, he probably got a lot of data from that, but the thing is Fame has always shown that like even if you get a lot of data, he has other options and other avenues that he can take, right?
Yes, he has a lot of nuance, like right there. Like, what did I say? He's like 3 or 4 for 4.
Young boy reactions, I guess, right?
Yeah, exactly. I remember, oh my goodness, nice.
So that's one of the oldest Ragnar tricks in the book, whip 2C into whatever, because it's not that he's plus on whip, but he's not very negative on whip of 2C.
It's a very short recovery phase for that 2C.
So if you don't know how to deal with that, like you're not trying to barrier him out or anything like that, or instant block, right? He just kind of does that all over your face for free. Gonna get the side switch here right now for Fame.
Yeah, that's something.
I like that. Delay attack into the roll so he can get right back out of the corner. He's going to OD through this, and he tried to Inferno Divider.
Yeah,
unfortunate.
I don't blame him for going for that Inferno Divider. That could get really crazy, and that, speaking of going crazy.
Senga to make sure he gets the confirm, because if you don't need Senga there, that's the end of the combo, actually.
Yeah, because the starter it got a little bit wonky. All right.
Yeah, builds the meter off that. Remember, all of his drive moves, they take meter, right? And they build a ton of it at the same time. So he knew that he was about to build that bar.
Yeah, Terumi is, every time he gets that right. Oh, it saved the clip. All right, so now we're going to send him down. And you're going to get the Oki.
Yeah, and opts for the Nightmare Edge Ender. It's not as good Oki, but he does get the corner, which is more important.
Yes, exactly. And against a character like Terumi, just really wants to limit his ability just to move around in neutral. Kind of pressure him.
Yeah, and remember, he doesn't really have a reversal option until he gets the D-bar, right?
Yes.
So once this pressure happens, unless Beta Dude lets him out like he did, unfortunately, right there, it's going to be hard for him to get away.
Yeah, so Beta Dude going for that dead strike. Oh, nice reaction on the overhead.
But not a reaction from Beta Dude when he's getting the hit, and that's incredibly important. And Senga's not going to punish him. He was looking for something else after the Nsenga. No bite, though, and I mean, he's working on it perfect, but... there's the 6, and that was incredible.
Oh my goodness, very good stuff. So yeah, like you mentioned, Beta Dude did not punish the Masinga, which we saw earlier where Fame went for the Masinga and just Beta was just a little bit late on the punish. He probably assumed like, because again, maybe some matchup familiarity, just assuming like, okay, maybe this is like hard to punish, or maybe it's like at this range it might not. So we'll see what.
5 anti-air.
Oh, that didn't convert it much, but it can. Oh, nice. Yeah, gets the D ender.
I like how this is like the canon, the canon stage previously for this matchup, actually.
Yeah, playing it.
Oh, there it is. The DP is going to be able to get out of there full combo. Just goes into EA. I like that because that's going to give him active flow, right?
Yes, and it's going to give him more damage, more meter, and going to get his OD back, so he might even be... 5 for 5! He has seriously not whipped 1-6-8. That is incredible.
The only time that the 6-8 didn't work out for him was when it got blocked.
Yes.
Oh no, big punish here.
Oh, Raggy.
He's got 100 bar. I assume he's only going to use 50 of it. I don't know. Okay.
No, yeah, he's going to go for the full thing. And that's totally burst safe, and that's game 2 going to Beta Dude.
I thought maybe he only needed a super to kill, but I didn't realize that, like, I totally forgot about, like, the hit stun deterioration and that he had the Nightmare Edge right that moment.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. It's that was really good stuff from Beta. That round, like we could see where like both players, like Beta's kind of getting more familiar with it. The Masinga kind of giving him some trouble there, but he's adjusting super well to this matchup. Just see how Fame's like we saw where Fame reacted to the dead spike startup, and he just super jumped out barrier and just insta-air dash. But then Beta was like, no, you're not going anywhere. Just immediately caught back up to him. He's really just adjusted to, because, again, playing Fame most of the time, it's going to be against Susanoo. Susanoo's movement is
lackluster.
Yes.
He has a run startup, if you're unaware.
Yes. And so he's probably more used to like fighting Fame style with like a slower, like a slow-moving tank kind of that Susanoo is. So fighting with more movement is probably a new avenue, but we can see Beta's making that adjustment. But let's see who's going to meet, finish, and win his finals.
Another big thing about that, too, was not just the fact that he was stopping him from moving around, but also the guard strings that Fame let Beta do get away with. You know, the whiff 2Cs over and over again. That's huge.
Another one.
Just like the 6A, he's going to be able to get him right out of this corner. He's got the link. Nice. Yeah, you have to make sure that move whiffs to be able to get the 5A afterwards. Oh, nice confirm!
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, RC it. And RCing for Trumi is not a bad thing because you're going to be able to get so much meter back. Oh, yeah, that is a meaty setup. And then,
you whiff the move, and then somebody thinks, oh, he whiffed the move, so I'm going to try and punish it, and then you get counter hit.
Yeah, counter, like throw counter or anything like that. But I really like the way that Beta, unlike mini Ragnas now, have been just going for like the stagger 2A, and he won't just commit to like 2 or 3. He'll do like 8 to 10.
Well, I mean, if you're not gonna show him that you're gonna stop him staggering 2As, then there's the overdrive, but no punish.
That recovery is ridiculously fast. But now, we're gonna get the OD confirmed here. He has 100 meter, but
it's also full timer OD. So look at how long this is lasting. God damn!
Okay,
look at the health he got back.
Yeah, that was. My man is a healthy man. He just ate his green. That green was truly dry.
Wheaties and spinach all in one sitting.
All right, here we go. Yeah, Carnage, Scissor.
Make sure he kills him immediately. Gotta get that. Gotta make sure that he can't burst. I'm not entirely sure if Fame would have bursted there, but why chance it?
Yeah, exactly. You don't want that situation where, he bursts, he has that pixel of life, he makes that comeback. You never want to give them the option to it. So let's see. So Beta on set point.
Okay.
Nice use of the JD.
Yeah. That's a spacing thing, right? Because the JD goes so far horizontally.
Yes, exactly.
It's disjointed from his actual hurtbox.
That is a very, very strong aerial normal that we're going to see.
Hey, stagger pressure right there. Yeah, you were talking about how stagger pressure has been so important for both the players. Oh, the overhead!
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he's recognized that the level of respect that Beta Dude is giving him is high enough that he can start going to slow mix-ups like that.
Oh, yeah, that's +9, baby! All right, yeah, so now we're going to get that.
Yeah, this should be def.
Yeah, he just opted to get the OD just to make sure he's
Yay. Oh, okay, he gets built the meter anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like, even in that situation, he gets the OD version, he's just able to get the regular super. So now it's Rebel 3, action. All right, nice use of the JD, counter hit, he gets a full confirm from this.
Exactly. Whiffed it, yes, nice. I remember when that was like hard for a lot of people back when Terry first came out, they're like, can't get that 5A link.
Exactly. All right, so now we got this. Oh, nice.
No tag.
Yeah, nice. Just calling out Beta for. We've seen it. Yeah, that is huge. So
got the overhead directly into the super confirmation. He's going to get a full confirm off this. The burst. Okay, there's the overdrive. You're going to see so much health come back from Beta Dude here.
Oh, goodness.
Look at that meter build, too. It looks like he's tearing me almost.
Yeah, it's just determined for the other bar. All right,
he took over half his life.
He went from like 15% down to like maybe like 35, 40-ish. That is a lot of life.
I like that delay run-up stagger.
Oh, I like the decision for Fame there. Not to opt for the EA or not to opt just for like a reversal action. Just to overdrive, recognize that there's not pressure but block, but didn't knock down with counter hit.
It's not going to kill, but I mean, this mix-up is very important. He's got 50 bars, so the reversal could come out of Fame in the middle of a guard string. He's got to watch himself.
All right, nice.
There it is.
Yeah, that's actually just safe. All right, nice.
Okay, stagger 2As. Yeah, he's going to get as much pressure as he can.
That's such a good awareness for Beta to do that. His barrier is almost gone, so he can't opt to barrier all these drives. So Fame has to play this. Oh
my God! Yeah, he's gonna run out the barrier. He has to OD. He gets the barrier back that way, but the problem is he losing it again. Here's the chance. The EA comes out. Okay, this is Fame 96's chance to take it right back. There is overdrive.
Beta just needs to make him block just for a moment.
Oh, the unblockable, yes!
unblockable.
He tried to fuzzy jump, which is such a normal thing for a player to do, right? You're just like, I always have barrier. I'm going to fuzzy jump because barrier is such a strong mechanic for you as a player that you're just like, okay, I can fuzzy jump out, get out of the mix-up, I'll be okay. But the problem was is he already was in danger state.
That was a fine set. That was like you mentioned, like recognizing that like Beta's recognition on like everything is just
Methodical.
ridiculous. Like yeah, just like the JA conversion into divider is like 90% or something like that. Like, but just there with the recognition on the danger state, recognizing that he has like just that little bit of barrier left, it's just forcing the barrier out from the drive. Because it's like, okay, you can decide, oh, maybe you don't want to bury my drives. Maybe I just chip you out.
Yeah.
It's like, and then just like, okay, with the fuzzy jump, it's just call him out for it. That set was just so much adaptation on adaptation. Like that last combo Fame did, or like one of the last combo where he got the like 2 blue beats that gave him.
Oh, yeah.
That gave him 100 meter. It was because we usually see a lot of Terumi will go for like J2 Dioki because it's +9.
Of course.
We only saw that once, and that was in pressure because Beta was constantly delay teching or just no tech or delay roll.
So if you're going to continue delay rolling, delay teching, I'm just going to take all the meter in the world and get a little bit extra damage for your troubles.
Exactly, and that big thing there is that meter, and just being able to not only that, but just build that more active flow, build more to that cycle, and just
of course,
very, very smart play from both players. That was amazing.
So winners finals is going to be Fenrich versus Beta Dude, but we are going to be moving on here. Up next, we are going in losers top 8. It is going to be Monarch versus Uri. This is going to be S versus Lychee.
So this is the third time these two have played each other in like a tournament set.
I think they're all in top 8s, right?
Yeah, like, I actually think so, yeah. Because I think it was for Frosties where these two played at top 8. That was a fantastic set. I'm expecting one now. So S versus Lychee. Lychee? What do you think about the character?
God, she's so strong, dude.
It's so good. So like the...
Yeah, so actually, the Japanese, they call jump D, jump win. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
That's because Uri calls the Lychee one button neutral.
One button neutral.
You press that drive button, and that's the neutral.
Which is really like the opposite of what he said the other night.
Yeah, because whenever we were in the room talking about it, he's like, no, she has to like do all this stuff and move on. And then he goes on Twitter, he's like, one button neutral Lychee,
one button neutral Lychee, but when the staff comes out, and you're like, yeah, she becomes a hard character after the staff drops. So it's like, which is it, Yuri?
Let's see. All right, nice confirm. Gets the wow, that's a full confirmation. Like you mentioned, Lychee, like in the words of Uri, Lychee becomes a harder character once she, because of the way you have to adjust your combos based on the how the staff operates and how you can convert with it. Nice!
There's the Crush Trigger, the first one we've actually seen of the entire of the top 8.
Goodness, so
underutilized mechanic, honestly. It is a guard break. You have to barrier it, otherwise you get guard broken, right?
Exactly, and S is on the screen. She's a very controversial character, but
She's
Monarch,
good. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
I very much agree so. And Monarch just is one to say, yeah, if she's bad, I'm gonna make her look good.
Yeah, I mean, whatever the case may be, Monarch has been doing very well in tournaments, even if this character is supposedly not very good.
Yeah, he did actually really well against Kogaton in that set.
Oh, nice. Recognize that he was on the front side of the staff drop, the J2. Oh my God! Okay, no push-ups, no push-ups.
Yeah, that was a great reaction.
And then the block. Oh! Nice. Even the RC was not enough to save Uri, so he's going to be able to get mixed up here. He's got to watch out for the section where the instant overhead is going to come. Yeah.
You literally.
I couldn't say it fast enough.
Okay, so that is really, really strong option. So using that mix-up situation, even still in the normal situation, you just go for like a delayed 3C and whatnot just to really catch him out. But now, and one thing Monarch does constantly is, if you don't know, is with Lychee, you have to make her block in order to make sure the staff doesn't do anything. So the moment he sends that staff out, Fireball goes out, makes Lychee block, just like get her out of here.
The only reason he was not doing it there because of positioning, right? He was cornered, so if he threw a Fireball, there was a good chance he was going to get hit out of the startup animation of Fireball. Nice conversion right there from Uri, using the staff. He's going to keep this corner.
All right, yep, we're going to get the rodeo, get the DP ender.
The rodeo.
All right, yeah. Oh, the cross-up.
Yeah, Kachan, so good.
Plus on block and goes across up in corner. Very strong.
Overhead right there, yeah.
Yeah, that's such a hard situation to block. But drop the combo, however, able to adjust right from it, able to keep the pressure. Keep the pressure
going. Through it, nice! So good from Monarch. This is a grip of damage.
Oh yeah, is this dead?
He's
with
got
double
104.
super.
Oh, he so unfortunate. He had to go right through. That is one of the lowest recovery supers in the entirety of the game.
That was crazy.
Yeah, some characters can't even punish that on block.
Now, here's the thing. We saw that shimmy. We saw the shimmy. Was that a misinput on the super, or was that a setup?
Normally you're supposed to hit something right before you do that super, and clearly he dropped it. I can't remember which move of S's it is, but did not really work out for him there for a second, but then he was able to get the EA afterwards, and that gave Monarch the first game off that drop.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Such great play so far. So yeah, White Chief's going to go, Uri rather, just going to be able to keep up this pressure.
Stab stopping the 2P right there, but okay.
Yeah, that was
Excuse me, the 2C. Too much BB tag.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so now we're going to see.
Punish! That was a whip punish!
Yeah, exactly. Not get the setup, drop the combo, however, but and we get caught shine, and that's plus.
Oh, wait, didn't the staff hit early?
No, I think the staff hit before the last hit of
Okay, I was going to say, because I think he made it not plus, actually, but unaware. Or, I mean, I'm unsure.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's hard. Do you want to match that spot?
Yeah, are you going to be the one to find out?
Yeah, exactly. So Monarch in the corner now. He has the life lead, however, this is where Lychee excels.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, Lychee's kind of built around being able to get the opponent to the corner because her combos are so strong at corner carry.
And damaging. All right, so now we got the DP ender.
Okay,
yes,
and then all green. No, just too high!
No, wait, how is that not?
I mean, it was too high! Like, that's all I can say. Okay,
I was
super.
talking about the OD version. Yeah, that was...
I like the decision for the install super because it's basically like a do or die moment, right? But it doesn't use the OD, and it allows her stronger tools in neutral, and she's probably going to be able to kill here.
Yes, actually. Oh, just that
so
little bit
close.
off. So now next kill for both players. 15.
I wonder if maybe... Oh, so unfortunate. Getting hit by the falling JB right there.
Yes, very, very good option from Uri. But you see that these matches are very long, and even it's just the fact of how the neutral is played between these two characters.
Yeah, it's matchup specific. It just got to be that way. You know, you want to watch out for Lychee staff, obviously, and you don't want to get put in a position where Monarch puts you in block stun as well.
Exactly, yeah, because both these characters can be very dangerous, so you have to be forcing a block.
Especially if you don't have OD, right? To go through any of their overhead or low options.
Yeah, nice. 3 sets of Twinkle Toes.
Oh, unfortunately didn't get the, so normally you meaty Fireball right there and she becomes very plus, but just a little bit too low to the ground, too late on the Fireball.
Yeah, gets the pinwheel just to get things going. Just get this pressure. Yeah, nice using the drive cancel just to get things going. Nice block, and RC to block. Yeah, that was...
That time it worked out for him, because last time, you know, Monarch 5-8 before he was able to block.
Yes.
After, so, I mean, it ended up being okay.
Yeah, that worked out for him.
Oh, tippy toes!
Nice!
Okay, getting the Sublama Gaishi, immediate burst, yeah.
Oh, goodness. All right, now see. Oh, yeah,
right
through the cross-up and just get the EA.
Actually, he had the EA there, otherwise he was going to block the second hit of J2D, unfortunately.
Very true. Oh, but the staff super. Nice recognition on the staff positioning.
Oh, he wanted the crossover so he could get the quarterback, but unfortunately, because of the 5A's low amount of hit stun, it deteriorated too much.
6B from S. That puts Monarch on set point. And something that Monarch's been doing constantly is that whenever Uri sets for the 2D set for staff, anytime that Monarch sees that he's going for the fireball to contest the no fireball, just to contest the staff, takes the projectile property from it, then it's just free reign and neutral for that just a little bit.
And that's really important to be able to take away Lychee staff, right?
Yeah, but the throw counter, you want to make sure that your staff is you can't use it as much as you would like to, but able to get the throw counter from Uri, and now we're going to see.
Oh, Kanchan cross. Well, I mean, maybe was it a cross?
I'm not going to be the one to find out.
Because remember,
none of us
the staff can be called early.
Yeah, exactly. You have to decide cross up, non-cross up. And no matter what,
yeah, looking for the burst right there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and yeah, okay, that was so
I like that. Yeah, using the fact that if you JD the staff next to a wall, it actually wall bounces rather than going to the ground, right? And it sets it up for if you try to jump out.
Oh, that was a classic. Yeah, actually, the DP run up into purple throw.
Yeah.
That was exactly what he was doing a lot of Evo. So now we're going to see what all he wants to do.
Did he get the punish? Okay, yeah, I wasn't too sure. It was very far, and that's not exactly a high recovery move.
Yeah, exactly.
Gets the counter assault, and it is now 1-1 here.
Uri, the fisherman, was baiting that counter assault for the past 10 seconds, and finally why he decided to opt for it. But the stagger 2As, the recovery is so little that he's able to get the instant block into the punish, and now Monarch taking a second. He needs to relax, get some breath in him.
One thing that we haven't actually ended up mentioning about Monarch specifically is the fact that he was our U.S. representative
for Arc Revo
for
Japan.
Arc Revo Japan last year.
Yes, like it was the that was like the invitation. So this or like
because he won Evo, right?
No,
or
he was the highest placed
American. Sorry,
at Evo. He lost to Finrich 2-1 in like losers semifinals. Yes, losers semifinals because the top three was Nezu, Finrich, and Soji.
Yeah, so, I mean, and he's been in every top 8 of every major since then.
Yes, he has consistently proven that he is
very deserving.
One of, if not, like, just one of the best TF players in the country.
Probably the best S in the country, for sure.
Oh, I would not argue that. All right, but nice. He's going to jump in. Nice. Good
tech. To be able to get out of the corner, very important. And you were talking about negating Lychee's staff, right? That fireball did exactly that. Unfortunately, Uri was able to recognize it very quickly, and he got his pressure back in. And this is one of the hardest parts about fighting Lychee right here, is her pressure. When does it actually end? Do you know? The knowledge check is so important.
Exactly. It's such a great thing. The spaced overhead it made it safe, just using that little follow-up. He has to use the overdrive rate for like overdrive cancel just to make sure to get through that, but it's such a hard thing to consistently use. All right, nice. Get the pressure, waiting for the stab to come. Oh, okay.
He's teched every throw.
Yeah, Monarch has the reactions of just a young man. Very, very fast reactions here.
Oh yeah, looking for the burst, but the thing is that combo will still go even if you RC right there. So he essentially just made it as burst safe as possible, because even if that burst would have been a bad decision, you have to check it, right?
Yes. It's also very similar to where how anytime you do like the, I believe it's 4D RC, like the overhead, the staff stick, anytime he does that, whenever he RCs it, it's just, and flashes barrier, it's still going to combo. It's an automatic first bait with it. So very, very great execution from Uri. He's on set point now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, what was originally looking like Monarch's game to win has now kind of gone away from him. Uri's adaptation super strong right now. There's the fireball finally hitting. He's got the staff away. This could be a very important moment.
Yeah, now forcing him into the corner. JD connects.
And then look at that confirm right there.
Yeah, and just so ready for it. Able to get the setup, gets the press.
Oh, the 2B for the low.
And now he's going to use that head TP, going to get the full setup here. Oh, yeah, even gets a little run in there. Oh, and the tech forward gets called out.
At this point, you just don't burst.
Yeah, that's you know, next round. So set point for both players. Both players going into it with full burst. So this is first of one round.
Here we go. Monarch, Uri, last round, both have overdrive. They're going to start out as passive as possible, right? Yeah. Got to make sure they stop the opponent from doing the thing that they want.
Ooh, the confirmation from Uri.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when it comes to Uri, confirmations are usually the name of the game.
Yeah, he is just so ready. Like, every wild situation, he's like, yeah, you just have to, like, slightly adjust this. And that was cheap, and he managed to confirm off of it. Now he's just able to get this.
You know, Lychee is a legacy character, so when you see somebody get hit by J2D, it's always like, really? Like, that actually hit?
Oh, counter hit, but no confirmation. Oh, but was not barriering the crush trigger there. And that's going to give Monarch a lot of the active cycle.
Yeah, but, you know, luckily for Uri, it was only level 1, so he didn't get a resulting combo afterwards as well.
Yeah, exactly. Just able to get that guard crush and get that little bit off of it.
And trying to OD through an overhead possibly, but unfortunately Uri did not bite, and this is going to give him a great combo to run out that OD time if he can. Blocks the overhead, and he is right through. That's great!
Yeah, that's updated. Well, not updated. Active flow EA. Now we see.
Upgraded
yeah,
is what you're looking for, I think.
Tomato, tomato. But so now we're going to see. All right, nice use of the J2D.
Gonna fireball super. He ODs through it. Is he gonna be able to get it? Yeah! Super. What a reaction from Uri!
Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?
Oh, you mean the RC at the end?
He landed at me at Texas Showdown Casuals, and what he'll do there if he knows that the DP will kill is that he'll just RC it and just sort of like teabagging.
Yeah.
Like, and then but yeah, so Uri coming out, making his presence, and that was a fantastic set. Moving on, Monarch taking 7th place. He still gets Arc Revo points.
Gonna pick him up another 100, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So I mean, you know, he's already got some from Frosty as well. So
yes.
he's climbing the ranks.
Yeah, top ranking right now is going to be
in America. It's Beta Dude.
Yes, and that's the thing about this tournament is that even no matter besides the person who wins against the qualifier, right? Assuming for America. Beta is so far ahead because of Frosty Faustings and because of the Texas Showdown placements that if American gets like second and say like, or like even like second place, and Fanders isn't in grand finals, but the point difference is still going to be in Beta Dude's favor. So it's just more like the American team is just trying to gather these points, trying to get up to Beta Dude, and try to see what can we do to like shake up the scene going into Evo. But with that being said, now we're going to have.
I'm assuming it's the Soji versus Kogaton match. Because they probably want to give Uri a break.
Yes,
afterwards.
They want to give Uri a break and whatnot.
Oh yeah, it is. It's Kogaton versus Soji. Okay, cool.
Yeah, perfect.
So yeah, currently Soji is also is he still in Dragon Ball?
I know he was in Dragon Ball. I don't know if he won or lost in the top 6.
Okay, well basically what I was going to say was that Soji very far in Dragon Ball, very far obviously here in top 8 of BBCF.
Yes.
Multiple game player. That's indicative of a lot of BlazBlue players is they go very far in Dragon Ball. Right?
Yes, or like they'll go very far in Guilty.
Oh, is he actually going to play Kagura this time?
Oh wait.
Versus Arcune? So, for those of you who don't know, Kogaton used to play Kagura.
Really? I know that he was actually playing Platinum against Beta Dude in Casuals, and I saw him play Ragna some time ago. So he has like a lot of characters actually, but Hibiki gonna be his main. He's opting to go for it. I really like this matchup for Hibiki. I feel like because let's talk about Rockene. Rockene has Curse. He has all these great options, but the problem because he was like, oh well, he has all these gross mix-up. He has all this like, Rockene cheap. Well, what does a Rockene lack? Neutral. His neutral is very, very subpar in a lot of situations.
It's because of those floaty jumps.
Exactly. It's because of the floaty jumps. And a lot of his like pokes, he doesn't really have many. A lot of them are just more like reactionary type ones, or like outside of his jab, and like 2A and 5A, and like in the air, it's kind of just like based on like the 6A and whatnot.
Yeah.
But that's what's going to be applied here. So I imagine Kogaton is going to want to play a very neutral style, want to cover a lot of the options just by using like his JC, using a lot of like the Azure drop kind of coverage, or like even JB.
Yeah, well, one of the things that like inherently happens when you fight Arcune is that you do try to play as patient as possible because you're not trying to walk directly into any of his traps. The reason why I call them traps is because, he definitely is a character that makes you think you want to do one thing, and he's like, no, I caught you for that.
Yeah, exactly. You want to like you'll place a cloud on you, and you're gonna be like, oh, I know. The Rockene player like Soji would know, okay, he's want to move away from this cloud, and I'm going to screen cut, I'm going to cut the screen off to where he has to move forward. I'm just going to put something in his way, and then you're going to block that, and then it's just going to fit you those curse. We see Kogaton versus Soji.
And Kogaton starting out with a 2C at round start, so maybe trying to check a instant air dash or something, I don't know.
I believe so, yes. Nice instant blocks on the JB.
Oh, but it's not going to matter because the 5C from Soji coming out there, the OD at start. But, okay, so he did not go for a high recovery move, so he got real lucky there, but unfortunately he did end up getting Curse because obviously the OD does that.
Yeah, exactly. And nice just get into Oki there.
Oh, yes. And that's one of the strong things about Kogaton's character choice versus Arcune, right?
Yes, it's the fact that we didn't even mention his drive for a lot of the poke tools. He is able to set up these shadow clones and just contest a lot of like aerial and grounded movement. And we got the full confirmation here.
Yeah, he's got an aerial command grab. He's got a completely horizontal aerial drive move as well.
And the tech option from Soji was so smart there, just delaying that little bit so that way the Azure drop did not actually connect on the reset.
Look at the defense, too, from Kogaton. He's done a pretty good job once there's no curse. Oh, but the 5D going to counter it? Ooh. Normally, that's full curse.
Yeah, normally, but he was just not ready for it to connect. He even opted for like the instant air forward dash and then just reacted to it afterwards. He has to be super wary about this cloud.
Yeah, that curse is coming. It's pretty much inevitable at this point, I feel like. Oh, the DP. Yeah. That's going to be death, I think.
Oh, that was clean.
That conversion was actually very difficult. It didn't look difficult, but trust us.
Yeah, and normally a lot of what marketing is like, oh, you just got to call your bug there. It's like you got to make sure you're sticking to the right place, make sure all this is happening. And then, like, example is like he did not use the drive bug at all until the end. Like, just because knowing that the drive bug would mess up the combo.
Nice air throw. Soji was not ready for that at all. Basically, a lot of people are trying to hit Arcune out of the air rather than throw him.
Yeah, because he doesn't have super great air normals outside of like falling normals, like with that JB and the.
Yeah, JB is probably his best normal there. I mean, like J is pretty good, but it's normally used to correct a combo.
Yeah, exactly.
Full curse here.
Oh yeah, he gets the full course. The drive bug set up. Use the pinwheel. He's able to get the second one.
All right, here's the cloud to make it hard to see. I think it was fake cross up.
No, I think that was actual cross up, but that just goes to show how great that mix
Well,
up
he
is.
went back to the other side, so that's why I thought it was fake.
Oh, I actually did not see him go. I thought he went through.
Yeah, I'm always watching
Arcade.
Arcade.
That is a wild ride. All right, I see.
Unfortunate combo drop right there, but I think Kogaton's going to take that because he still is going to be able to get proper knockdown into Oki.
Yeah, Soji showing the knowledge there, just not wanting Kogaton just to get any mileage off of like a reset or anything that he loves. We're going to see. Set up the cloud. Oh, nice pot with the low. You just have to burst that. That's full curse.
What's nice is that got rid of the cloud that was very much in Soji's favor, right? That specific cloud is super good against Ibiki.
Yeah, there's a lot of... So Rocknade, his clouds are random. Nice use of insert dash JC to catch
It didn't matter which way he was going because JC was just going to hit on both sides.
Yeah, exactly. But the way that... oh my goodness, that was just such a good thing. But that round 3. This is still game 1, folks. See what exactly the plan is here. Oh yeah, but so Rocknade's clouds, like we just see there, is
RNG.
Yeah, RNG. But he has like that cloud is ridiculously good for him. They all go away on block and whatnot, but the one that limits the air movement and the one that goes on the opposing character is fantastic, just especially for like Rocknade style of just like running away. But then you have the one that kind of like stays on him, and it's like, okay, let me just get this next cloud.
Yeah.
So there's some times where if he gets that one cloud set up, it's like it gotta be what determines the function of the neutral, or just like, okay, let me just try to reset this. But
he's gonna run out of barrier here. Yeah, I was gonna say that he was on pressure so long that he could have run out of barrier there almost. And I mean, Arcane is a character that definitely needs some barrier.
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
Automatic curse. He needs to be able to get out of here, right? The pressure from Kogaton was so strong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice block on the low! Oh, but then the instant overhead, yeah. That's curse!
This is full curse. That is Soji's ability to confirm from this is just ridiculous.
Everything can turn in this moment right here, but look at that defense. That was
blocks,
incredible.
Blocks?
No way, Kogaton! Oh, counter so
Kogaton! Oh, but he went into damage, not damage, danger state. But he blocked curse.
He blocked through everything. He got into danger state for his trouble, but look, he's about to get his barrier back. He just got overdrive, and he is definitely about to kill Soji.
He's definitely and the burst.
Where else was he gonna burst?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
these types of situations, you really just you're like, okay, if I don't burst, I'm dead. If I do burst and he baits it, I'm dead. So just shoot your shot and just
shoot your shot. It's 2019,
exactly.
Bojack.
Just so now we're gonna see.
Send those GMs.
So 1-0 for Kogaton. All right, nice use of the J just to contest the floor barrier.
His only super horizontal aerial attack, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So at round start, it's pretty okay. Oh,
right.
JC, that was not a real combo.
No, that was just a confirming that Soji is not ready to block it. Nice, and this is full confirm.
That's not a good way to start.
That was just so well done. Out of all the options he could do, he got the most horizontal movement. He got so. Oh wow! Just it's overheaded.
But the bugs did not help him out there. I wonder if it's because of BT's smaller hurtbox, right? Because they're unblockable by the 6 speed.
Yes. I actually think it was because of the small hurtbox, but I'm not entirely sure. But it's a nice navigation in the neutral.
Caught the backdash right there with the shadow clone. So good.
Very good awareness. Kogaton has navigated the neutral with his drive so well. And now just Soji going for this no-tech, just really does not want Kogaton to get any Azure drop resets. And he's recognized that. Oh yeah, just a little bit off from getting the
I definitely think it's Abiki's crouching hitbox.
I would believe that as well. Yeah, just using the...
Oh, there's the air throw again. Remember, Soji not ready for that specific thing because you saw him barrier him, right?
Yes.
Oh, there's a reset. Okay, nice block though. And then the Abare to get out. Incredible.
Yeah, exactly. And then oh goodness, overdrive. He only has to block a little bit here, but danger state.
Oh my God!
Away, but it doesn't matter because he still gets the hit. He's not going to build curse here, and he just recognizes that there's no way for him just to super into, like, RC into super there.
Oh, he tries to DP out, but no meter to be able to save himself off that. So unfortunate, but that was incredible from Soji, for sure.
Both players, excellent work there. We're going to see. Yeah, so Kogaton is kind of going a lot for the jump up forward or like up back with the barrier. Nice air tech.
Yeah, he's looking for it now, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's recognizing, but then no, next time he's going to get the possibly counter. Try to counter the throw.
Okay, so right there, Kogaton was trying to fake the cross under, but luckily he delayed tech and he was able to get away from it.
Good stuff. We're going see. JC a little bit too low. 5D, yeah, just right.
Oh, the Shadow Clone again to get through. He was just a little bit too far away, but the use of it in and of itself was amazing.
That is so good from Soji.
Again, another difficult confirm from Soji. That looked really easy.
Yeah, no, block the instant
Are
overhead.
you serious?
Wait, oh yeah, that
was incredible. That defense.
That was ridiculous. And just getting full damage off this.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to get Curse back because remember, there is a cooldown after Curse. You can see that on the Curse meter. There's a little X on it. Full conversion here. Should be Curse.
Yeah, the bees.
My bees.
All right, yeah, nice. So we got.
Oh, that's down.
Oh, and that was he recognized that the debug hit on that one little bit. He was like, look, I gotta get a 2J A's here in order for this bug to connect. Let me just do it. And then just able to get the full hit there. 1-1 right now. Fantastic set. Kogatov versus Soji.
I mean, Soji is definitely the most well-known Arcane player like in the world, right? So I feel like, and I still think he's the best. I don't know of any Arcane player that still is putting in the work that he does.
I think Soji so far has been the most consistently worked on Arcane. Like he has years and years of experience on this character.
So seeing the confirms from somebody who's played this character that much, it can only make sense, right?
It's truly the work of an expert with the character.
Oh, he thought it was empty jump low because he saw him land and then immediately the overhead.
He even had the little bit of the crouch in there into the nice instant overhead. Soji is on set point over Kogaton.
Yeah, that particular setup with the instant overhead actually does not care about what you're crouching or box.
Yeah, no, just because the corner there helps with that. We're going to see now.
Okay, nice. He made him block so that the cloud was negated. Very good. Trying to use the Shadow Clones to keep him down. And he's already used half of his barrier.
Yeah, so, oh, wow. Does he? Wait,
yikes.
And he gets the corner?
Yikes.
That Soji is ridiculous.
Nice block on the low, though.
Standing low into the
double overhead blocked and a lower block. Kogaton! Kogaton! And then he finally gets hit and
and then this is Curse.
And he's in danger state too, so he can't actually block this next mix-up. Guard break plug is unblockable for him because he has no barrier.
Yeah, and this is actually just a complete setup for Soji just to take this game here. Yeah, just set up the invisible curve. Yeah.
Oh, what a good OD! That was so quick and immediate. Soji gonna take out Kogaton.
That is fantastic play from Soji. Recognizing the Kogaton's barrier gauge, recognizing all this, and then but you gotta put credit on the name. Kogaton blocking full Curse.
The only problem was he used too much of his barrier, and that resulting messed it all up for him.
Yeah, that's just gonna happen. You can't. If Kogaton was able to successfully just get the right barriers to just only barrier block the
guard break,
then I mean, hey, just.
At that point, you're just a god, though.
Just give him a medal full blocking.
He won the tournament. But yeah, Soji's going to move on because he did not do that, allowing for guard break to just essentially be unblockable, right?
Yeah, just recognizing the barrier gauge, just good, really well-rounded awareness.
Absolutely.
And just with his confirms, with everything. And so, yeah, moving on, he's going to go to lose semifinals, guaranteeing top 4. Kogaton, I think now...
He needed 4th place, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he needed 4th. He might be tied or might be slightly behind Yuta for the point leader for Japan going into EVO.
So, yeah, because Kogaton needed 4th place to be able to be the point leader, if I remember correctly,
yeah, that was the case. But I'm not sure what the situation was in the case of 5th place.
But I guess we're going to find out right after that. Blue, I'm sure Anime FGC News will put it up right afterwards.
I'm sure they're already typing up a tweet.
but at any rate, this is we're going to find out who faces Soji.
Yes, American Classic here is going to be Fame versus Uri. The Classic, back when CF was kind of still
coming up.
Coming up in terms of and especially with net play for the years and whatnot. These two net playing day in, day out, night and day. Just randomly oh, hey, look, it's Sven JP and it's Uri.
Who is Sven JP? Who is Sven JP?
Who is Sven JP? It's Susanoo. But so we're
Sven JP, the best Susanoo in America.
So here's the thing. I really like. So kind of going back towards the first set. So whatever I was talking to Fame, so why are you playing Turumi now? What's the deal?
Okay.
He really likes the movement. He really likes the way that 6A operates. He really likes the way the neutral is, and just the general ability to adjust the spacing. And a matchup like this, I can see why he would prioritize all of those. Having the reliable 6A, to just contest all these air actions, be very solid. We're not even going to butt check. This
I mean, specifically, especially in this matchup, though, I would be a little concerned if he decided to go to Susan Ol versus Lychee.
Yeah.
I don't know how that character ever catches Lychee under any circumstance.
He once. That's all he needs. All right, but nice confirm here.
+9, and then the block, that's the counter hit. They used a fatal counter, I think.
Yeah, it did. It used to do tons of damage, but not in this version. All right, nice use of J2D.
Yeah, he just wanted the knockdown, right? Because he can set the staff off of J2D.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, so getting hit by the staff actually helped him out right there because he did not get hit by that. And Senga to try and get out. Good, yikes.
Yeah, all right, so now we're going to see. All right, it's only 13K, so Cherubi is not known for his damage outside of, like, the meter, like, supers and whatnot, but regular confirms don't do tons of damage. But Uri's going to be able to. Uri's character, though, known for the damage.
I mean, you know, she does about average damage, I would say, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and
it's the corner carry that's the big deal.
Yeah, it's the corner carry, and even some situations, like, off of some situations, you can get, like, 4 to 5K. Very good option. Counter hit trade.
Double 2A.
Very good. Nice using the pin. Using the wheel also just to bring Fame back into Uri's, like, range, just to get that pressure. Stagger 2A. Grab it off the stance.
There's the OD that. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I guess he did it early enough that he thought he was not going to be able to go through J2D's second hit.
Yeah, just didn't want to even risk it. +9.
Double overhead. A third one. Fourth.
Okay. All right.
He was like, I'm going to keep doing overheads until I have the meter to turn.
It's like 19 frames or something like that. It is very, very hard to react to. Though not too much reward off of it, but the stagger 2A is what's going to do it.
I guess caught Uri trying to press buttons or whatever against him, and
yeah, that was probably just a tip just to interrupt the pressure with the 2A, but Fame like going from the solid pressure down to the stagger and then catching the match, and now we're gonna see what.
Ooh, caught him running forward though with the staff. So the staff messing up the conversion though.
Yeah, Uri just not playing it just that little bit that he needed.
What a whip punish right there from Fame 96.
Fantastic.
From Ben JP.
All right, so now we're gonna see nice use. Plus on blocks. Counter hit.
Oh! Get out of here!
Oh, wow.
Try
to walk up on him, but then it's 2A to check him.
Yeah, normally you would see a Terami walk up on somebody to pretend they're countering, doing a counter super, but he didn't have the meter for it. So it's like, I'm just going to 2A you.
All right, nice use of the staff set. OD, but he's got to hold the staff regardless.
Oh, nice.
It DP out and it connects, and he's going to get the full conversion.
Look at that meter build.
Oh, he didn't actually opt to go for the super just because.
Oh, that's death.
Just because he knew they'd be able to get a lot more meter off an overhead. And did, yeah, this should be death because of the OD. 5K from that overhead. Fame going up 1-0 over Uri.
I mean, he's looking amazing. Like, I actually don't know how else to put it. He is looking incredible today.
Yeah, it is very, very strong. Like, he was saying, you know, I'm rusty. I gotta work on my character and whatnot. He's been net playing, you know, practicing whatnot.
Yeah, he's been streaming his CF a lot actually.
Yeah, it's in the training mode and just the random net play sessions he would do with like just the guys. And now we're gonna see +9 using that J2D.
Okay, nice. Getting out of the 2D from Terami. Remember, it has slow startup, but it is plus, so you don't want to block it.
Yeah, exactly. And just on whiff, just being able to deal with that, but just checking with the 2A is going to be able to get out of here. All right, nice. Use the cross-up, JB.
Yeah, I like that Uri has started to remain. As soon as I say that, too, I was going to say I like that he started to remain nice and patient against the 2A stagger pressure, but then he tries to fuzzy jump out and get body for it.
Yeah, exactly. So that Lychee's backdash is very strong in that situation. And just Fame recognizing that he might want to backdash and just doing microdash 5B.
Oh, wow. Again, another super strong whip punish.
Yeah, just recognizing that Uri was already committed there. The Singa. All right.
Okay,
counter sold out. You don't want to be in there. All right.
Active flow is over for Fame right now. No extra damage.
So you won't be seeing that. We'll see nice. Just using the IB and barrier. Kind of lower on like in the middle side for the barrier.
Oh, he's right through. Yeah, but no full punish, unfortunately, and then no punish on the EA get blocked either.
Yeah, no, he was not ready for that. And
meaty 4D.
Oh, but no combo. All right, nice. We get the pressure going.
Okay, nice. A lot of instant blocking, a little bit of barriering, and that's just enough to be able to push Lychee out. But the delayed jump A gave the overhead when he landed. But there's the DP.
He has no meter to do an RC or anything.
Oh, TRM! I guess he was OSing right there, and Fame 96 now on set point versus Uri here. Trying to fight Soji.
Yeah, he's trying to, and something that's always funny to me is that ever since they played Soji and Fame played at CEO in last year in casuals,
Uh-huh.
and everyone was like, "Oh, how'd you do?" He was playing Susanoo, but the command throw.
That's one of the slowest command throws in the game. One of.
But yeah, but nobody expects it. One of the others would be God Press, but
yeah, exactly. It's both of his characters.
Yeah. So let's see now. Get the pressure. This pressure is very, very good. That seems to be actually really fun.
Yeah, J2D trying to help Uri out right there, but unfortunately he's still in that position. That 5B from Terami is about the same as Hazuma's in terms of frame data.
Yeah.
So you basically are trying to look for him to press a slower button to be able to get out, because 5B is plus.
Yes, and I really like the way Fame kind of handled that corner pressure there, recognizing that Staff was just a little bit away from Uri, so he wasn't able to just to DP. So he's like, let me just bully you on this pressure. All right, nice.
Okay, that's the important part right there, is using that staff to stop Fame from running around. You know,
exactly.
Terami has one of the fastest run speeds in the game, so it's really difficult to pin him down.
Yeah, his aerial movement is phenomenal. He's just really solid movement-based character, and so he's able to get a lot from this. Oh, but not from that with the whip there.
Okay, gonna try and OD through whatever option he may have had. This is gonna allow. Oh no!
Confirm.
Getting hit by the 2C.
Okay, Kachan just keep him in the corner. All right, a nice use of the J2D. Set up for this. Okay, wow.
Oh, 5C hits the Masenga.
Oh, but he was not ready for the counter hit there.
I mean, how many people are?
Honestly. Oh, yeah, just go.
Okay, Cigarette Man, yeah.
Right,
what's the
Carl.
mix-up here? Oh, gosh, the cross-up, but no.
No overheads, he just went straight for lows, but that did cost Fame a lot of his barrier gauge, so now Fame has to play this.
Oh, it's gonna whip down, so unfortunate, but no punish off a very high recovery, or low recovery, and there's the timeout.
I actually did not even see that time.
I wasn't thinking about it either. I was so impressed by the block streak being blocked.
So strong.
Oh, nice, the J2D to be able to beat the staff. Very smart from Fame. Unfortunately, not gonna 100% work out for him, but I like the idea.
Yeah, he's playing this too well. Nice catch on the overhead. We're going to see what Uri has in store for this Oki. He's just going to drop the combo, but it's a nice throw. We've had God for overhead, we've got for low there so many times. It's just time to swap it up with the throw.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he did swap it up with the throw previously, but it ended up getting tech. This time it's working out for him, though, as he's working on it perfect. Ah, there's the delay overhead. He looked for that burst
Shoot
that entire
your shot.
time. 2019, overhead into Masenga.
Now let's see what is going to happen here.
Yeah, jump win.
Yeah, jump win. Gonna be able
Quite literally that time.
And to win game 2. Now both players 1-1. This is phenomenal. Both they just need to take a second, just relax, make sure they're all playing the game. Fame especially. So Fame is a player that, as a player, he is one to be very emotional. He is one to, if things aren't going well, whatnot, he gets very tight, in his own words, and we'll just need to relax, kind of. That's why I love whenever he just takes that second just to relax, take a breath, and just loosen up and see what he can do here in this last game of this set.
Yeah, here we go. It is 1-1. Winner faces Soji right here, trying to get as many Arc Revo points as possible.
Here we go, yeah.
Or maybe even just the qualifier spot, honestly.
Yeah, actually, it's very possible.
Oh, nice. The fuzzy jump right there to be able to get out of the situation. Look at those instant blocks. Yeah, he was recognizing the instant block, so he RC'd because he knew that Uri was only thinking of instant blocking 6C.
Yeah, exactly. So just being able to use that knowledge to his advantage. Goes to the overhead. And the funny thing is, even if you block the overhead, you have to guess which super that is.
Yeah, because remember, that super is a legitimate 50-50. You don't know until after it's already hit.
Yeah, so the frame short.
Oh, okay, guessed right on that one.
Yeah, he recognized that phase speed going and cracking it with the overheads a lot, just realizing he's probably going for the overhead this time.
Yeah, he hasn't done the low yet.
Plays out for his favor.
4 wins, yeah, a lot of blocks done. One of the nice things about 4 wins as well is it's hard knockdown if it hits you in the air. And number 2, even if you hit Lychee, it still goes.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, punish? No!
Oh, yeah.
Maybe deceptive amount of cards done, so he wasn't ready to press the button in time.
Very true. I think I think they're like -9, so it could be hard for Lychee to punish.
Yeah, it is dependent on the character. You're totally correct. Like, Azrael can almost never punish an EA.
Azrael can only punish 1 EA, but we'll go into that later. But nice use of the 2B, just burst it for the...
Yeah, caught him on the backdash with the Masenga in the air. Nice, and now Fame.
On set point, I really am not a fan of that burst from Uri. That seemed very, very not in his favor to kind of go for it. That is going to even play into this round. So we're going to see what exactly is going to happen here.
Keeping that staff just set, trying to make sure that it limits Fame's option. Because a lot of the thing is about staff is not when it's actually moving, but when it's shaking, you know that it's going to activate, but you just don't know when or where.
Exactly. It's kind of just like wiggling in your face. It's like, am I going to hit you?
And there
that
it
is.
What a conversion, too.
A nice throw tech.
Oh, okay. And speaking of good conversions, incredible from Fame right there. Even gets the side switch. He's going to build that meter back, no problem, because he is Terra.
Exactly. Nice for JD, or 2D rather.
Very smart to get out of the 2D as well. Oh my god, yeah, I didn't know who was going to press the button first.
Wow. All right, now Uri wants to get that staff activated. There we go.
Oh, hit him before the staff actually got to him, though.
Yeah, so now he's in the situation like we saw earlier in the rounds. Nice use of the J2D, or the 2D staff set.
Okay, Uri has to look out for OD. He cannot do a very committal overhead. He has to look out for that.
Yeah, he has to be very careful on what he does, otherwise Fame is just going to OD right through it. And now we're going to see what is going to happen here.
OD's to the overhead. Is he going to be able to hit? No, he fakes him out. So smart!
And he commits to it.
This is Uri's chance here.
Oh, just going for more of the set play version of it?
Yeah, it's very important because obviously he's not going to kill, right? The OD comes out, though.
All right, what's the plan here?
Oh, so good from Uri, but unfortunately no conversion, and that's going to do it. Fame should be able to take it here.
Fame 96 going on to beat Soji in the loser semifinals, guaranteeing top 4. Uri, fantastic set from both of these players. Uri taking the 5th place spot, more Arc Revo points under his belt, rather.
So unfortunate there that Uri was unable to react when he actually got that. I think that was game winning, actually.
It may have been, but very, very solid set. Very fun set. So we're going to see. So now we have that for the loser semifinals. We have
Soji versus Fame 96 loser semifinals.
So last CEO,
to Japan, to America.
Who's going to win? So real quick with Soji versus Fame, I really like this set because they played at casuals, Susanoo versus Rakune.
Okay.
And everyone was like, Fame's game plays Soji, like not in pools, but like just in casuals. He's like, oh, Fame's game plays Soji, like, oh, this is so great. Like people are like tweeting about it. It's like, he's like, so Fame, how'd the sets go? He's like, that's a 7-3 matchup. Like, that went so, it was like so hard. So now we're gonna see what all is going to happen in this bracket. Finrich versus Beta Dude, winners finals. Losers semifinals, we're going to have Fame versus Soji. I really want to see that. Because that set alone, they played also last CEO, I actually think in loser semifinals.
Oh, yeah?
I think this is like the exact same setup. But the thing is that set, he went with Terumi after like not playing him actively for like so long. Like not like, you know.
Yeah, it was
like,
mostly just Susanoo.
Yeah, and then he was just like, okay, well, I actually just physically can't play this matchup. So I'm just going to go to Terumi. And it was kind of like a little bit more out of practice. So that setup with him is just going to do so much work with him. And we're just going to see what it, how the unrusted Terumi. We've seen it's so unrusted. His 6 A's, he has not missed one.
Yeah, it definitely looks unrusted.
Yeah, he is playing out of his mind today.
But we will see that later. Upcoming, we are going to see probably the most canon matchup CF has ever seen.
We have the pro tag from Japan, Finrich, versus the pro tag from America.
And how fitting that they play Jin and Ragnar respectively.
Yes. It's so... And funny thing about these, if people have not met Finrich or met Beta Dude, they are the most sweet people.
They're cinnamon rolls. They're sweet little cinnamon rolls, I swear to God.
They're so nice. And like, I played Finrich last year at BB Tag at Evo, and we were just like saying each other, and like his trainer was like, oh, like, thank you so much. Like, he's just like, I was like, Finrich, I love your gameplay. He's like, oh, like, it means so much. Like, with that, I was just like, like,
I remember I was talking shit to Beta Dude one time, and he was just like, you know, that's fair. I was like, really?
Yeah, right.
You have no comeback?
Yeah, he's just like, Beta's just one to, he's always like, oh, that was a good one. And we're just like, no, Beta. But he's such a great guy.
Yeah, and then Fenrich, for example, when I played him in Japan, you know, you can't see each other when you're fighting on the camps because they're opposite sides, right? And so I was like, oh, yeah, I was the Azrael. And he was like, oh, yeah, you know, very good. And he bowed, and I'm just like, you beat my ass. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was like wasn't that like 25-0? Not that bad.
We only got to play one game because he had to leave like immediately. It kind of sucked. But I got to play him in brackets, so that was fun.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. Playing the top players of any game is always the coolest thing, I think.
It's just such a unique experience because even in a situation where like say you know like the mid level or like you know like whatnot, the more you play, like the more you understand what they're doing, why they're doing it, and whatnot. You can kind of deduce that and kind of like counterplay to it a bit, and you feel the adaptation. It's just it is nirvana. It is fantastic.
I feel like you play your best when you're playing the best.
Yeah, because I've always said this. I always feel like whenever you play at least for me, my style of play really reflects what I'm playing. So if I'm playing somebody that's like super good, and I'm like, okay, I have to beat this
clean.
person. I have to beat. It's always like so you get that like that, but then it's like whenever like it's like round 1 of pools, you're just like
I can set Nilda up 16 times.
you're just like, oh, let me just 5C Gustav. But it's so good. But now this, so this is a matchup since the beginning of BlazBlue. 10 years this matchup has been played. This and Finland.
Brotherly love, brotherly hate.
And I don't know. I'm not actually super familiar. How long has Beta Dude been playing BlazBlue?
So Beta Dude, I didn't notice until about CP. I think it was CPX is when I first heard of Beta Dude. I think
because I know Fenrich is not the newest, of course, but
he is slightly newer though.
He's come through it. You always hear the tales of Fenrich. You know, the old guard was set in BlazBlue. You had like. You had a bunch of the old guard, and then
they picked the song too.
Oh,
Let's go!
All right,
here it is. Winners finals: America versus Japan. Jin versus Ragna. Fenrich versus Beta Dude.
Let's get into it. Winners finals. 3 out of 5.
Do not skip this intro.
If you, we had.
I am
no talking.
Feeling it. I'm sorry, I'm too powerful right now.
Action!
Let's go!
So both these players are actually quite calm in the terms of like their play style. So like Beta 2 is very reserved. We see mentioned a lot like 8 to 10 2-way stagger. Fenrich are willing to do the same. The counter hit trade.
It is all about the neutral for these two players, right?
Yes, this is a matchup purely based around neutral. And it's going to be so interesting to see because Beta Dude has possibly some of the best neutral in America. Whereas
Fenrich just has the best of everything.
in the world. We'll see how Beta Dude can stack up. Because it's fantastic competition. Nice tech.
Yeah, if he had done JP there, he actually would have been able to punish that 3C. Not actually biting, but hey, he's got the corner confirmed. He's going to get some health back. But not only that, he's got a lot of meter for whatever mix-up he wants to do here.
Exactly. Nice. Gets the pressure going.
Oh my god, the Abare. So he instant blocked the first part of Beta Dude's first block string. And then immediately Abare out.
Okay, the star setup there for the no-tech, and then just going for the cross-up. And then Beta blocks it?
Yeah, immediate throw attack, in fact. It wasn't even like it was delayed.
Yeah, it was.
He knew.
He just instant blocked it. He was just like, yeah, this is day 1 mix-up.
Oh,
overdrive through it! And he gets the full punish!
That's health back, and that's going to put life totals at even.
Yeah, actually.
Actually, I think Beta Dude comes out on top of life totals, possibly.
All right, so we're going to see what the plan is here. Is just going to keep that 15 meters. Yep. Oh, yeah, they would even get those. He does. Oh, the 2-way whip.
Okay, he had meter already dropped the back dash. No, full conversion, unfortunately, though. The whip. The whip.
All right. That's my
no conversion. But he got it. That's immediate burst. That's great for Beta Dude, actually.
He bursted?
Oh, Fumiki. Incredible Fumiki right there from Fenrich. I think he kills because.
With the
yeah, okay.
With the resources there. That is some awareness from Fenrich.
God damn.
Okay.
That was almost a really strong win. That was almost a really strong win for Beta Dude because he got his burst at the end of the round, so there's a good chance he might not be able to get it back this round at all. Now, we talk about Fenrich's active flow cycle knowledge, right? But, I mean, when you burst at the end of the round like that, maybe your active flow knowledge doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, in some of the situations, it's like that. I feel like that burst was not a good call. But that's like the first time I've ever heard say that about anything Fenrich does.
Yeah, that seemed like a very panicky burst.
Yeah, and now we're gonna see what all Beta wants to do. And something to know also is maybe not.
Never mind, I lied.
That was so weird.
I've never seen that interaction specifically.
Neither have I.
Nice! Nice into the conversion! Oh my goodness! Beta dude. It's
Sorry.
the setup. Look at all these instant blocks. Oh,
Oh,
are you serious?
Oh,
So he recognized that from the previous guard string. Oh my god.
Oh, he just burst it. Yeah.
Well, you know, he can win this round. Like, that's not even close to out of the question.
Oh!
RC?
Yeah, RC, nice. Nice block.
Oh, I
low.
think he was trying to TP there.
Yeah, I would believe that, but just caught him block stun.
First game.
Yeah, first game going to Finn. And something to note is that Finrich plays with Iwashi.
Yes.
Like
his brother.
His actual. He comes home. He comes to me. He's like, "Hey, bro, you want to play the mirror? You want to play this? Son, you want to play the match?" Like, and Beta is just showing that he is on that level. He is going so far. We're gonna see. Okay.
I mean, you know, JD is a 360-degree hitbox. I see it.
That was incredible. All right, so now we're gonna see what all is gonna happen. Use the JA, well 6A rather, not working out.
Okay, yeah, I like that Beta Dude didn't opt to go for 6A in that situation. Unfortunately, his 5B is gonna whiff and get him a hit. Not a lot of damage though. 6A, that puts him closer to active blow. Remember that.
Yeah, exactly. A nice tech. Oh yeah, overdrive raid.
Oh my god, what a read!
Okay.
Because he overdrived early enough, that had to have been a read.
Yeah, that had to be a read or just yeah. That. So now we're gonna see. So that's tons of life back on Beta. Alright. Nice block. Oh, and just got caught unblockable.
Yeah, when Jin has 25 meter, he converts off of anything.
Yeah, exactly. That is so
You have to neutral jump so that the Hazansen's second hit does not connect.
Yes.
That is what that confirm was.
And then the freeze is so long on that because of the way, the property of that move is that you're going to get that.
Yeah, it's waiting for the second hit.
60 into Toga, and then that's round one for this. Alright.
Nice instant block right there. He caught him. Stagger pressure. Nice from Beta Dude.
Alright, nice. Use the 60 into this blood side. Gets two of them.
God, he got so much health back from that.
And he's getting more. And that's what he needs. Alright, nice pressure. And just the reverse of RA from Fenrich.
Yeah, I mean, Fenrich has been very good about that reverse of RA, but that's also been part of the reason why Beta Dude's been getting a lot of damage.
Yeah, and the IBs from Fenrich, the classic. Wow, timing that 5B a little bit off to mess with the IB timing.
Yeah, it's either that or he's jumping. It's one of the two.
Okay, the jailing.
Yeah, that's an easy confirm for Jin specifically because he has that 5C.
Yeah, and now he's going to get the full optimal combo until, yep, he's going to.
Where did your goddamn health go?
It melted away with the ice.
Jin! Oh, he's going to get the health back.
Here we go. This doesn't kill, but it's going to be.
Yeah, that's not exactly what he was trying to do, though.
Yeah, he gets a lot of health back, though. That's the most important part. All right.
What a conversion right there. Incredible for Fenrich. That's going to kill him off.
And just going for the activate OD. I'm not even going to risk anything with this.
2-0.
Fantastic play for Fenrich. 2-0. One more game for Fenrich to take this, but not out of the ballpark for Beta Dude. He's been able to compete toe-to-toe in each round. He just needs to be able to close out one or two more games, and then again and again. Like, I believe. Let's see what he can do here.
America, sit down, or I mean stand up and spirit bomb for your boy, because we got a chance here.
Yeah, definitely throw some power in the chat for Beta Dude. Okay, nice use of the dash cancel just to avoid the J2C.
Counter hit, yeah, he has to be able to 6C there because not only is that a crouching confirm, but it was also max distance. So 6C was the only thing I was going to hit outside of Hellsbang itself.
There we go, nice use of the DDP, just gets the full-on 3C conversion. Alright, nice. Oh yeah, just the direct to the 6A.
The patience from Beta Dude when Fenrich is above him is actually incredibly important.
Oh, the Gauntlet Haze blocked.
Yeah, I mean, the Japanese blocking Gauntlet Hades, are you kidding me?
Yeah, not unblockable these days. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen. Just going for it. Yeah, start, setup.
Blocks on the overhead, but he tried to OD
yeah,
it.
that was a messed up OD through the 6A.
Oh, but he got a 6A of his own. Unfortunately, 5D missing, and there's the RC for the confirm.
Alright. Yeah, that's going to be the route.
Fenrich, set point to make it into grand finals on winner side right here.
His confirmations, as always, this set has been phenomenal. But we're going to see what Beta Dude can do. I really like the passive nature that he's going for. Okay, so now it's the plan. Does not take the throw, however, but we're going to see what he's able to do here. And he goes down.
Okay, situation is very important. How do you deal with this? Okay, you try to bury around. Oh, that was super negative, but he was expecting possibly a DP to cancel, and so he didn't do anything.
Yeah, or even like an ice sword or anything like that, but he's going to recognize that he's in the corner, goes for the C-ball off the DP.
That is the optimal combo for that specific situation.
Yes.
It's not a lot of damage, it looks like, but it's what he gets.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you really need is just to get what you can on the set.
That's right. Okay, DP's out.
Yep, nice, good stuff.
He's expecting Fenrich to DP himself, I think. Oh, he's going to get the hit here. Is he going to RC for full conversion? Yes, he does.
Absolutely. Gets the full. And that, because of the forward momentum, like the horizontal momentum for the active forward, which is going to be huge. He got his burst back. All right,
oh, big hit right here. Fenrich, super key extension. Okay, the mix-up is so important. Oh, I think he tried to OD.
Yeah, he was expecting the 2 jabs into whatnot, but like into to start blocking the OD.
That's going to do it.
Yeah, that's Astral to finish it off.
And what a way to finish it.
Yeah, what a way to go into grand finals. So 3-0 over Beta Dude, but that, you see that you say 3-0, you know, whatnot. But watching that set, that was a phenomenal play from Beta, phenomenal from Fenrich.
I think Beta Dude impressed very much today. And obviously, he still may have another chance at being able to fight Fenrich as you see him move down to the loser's bracket here.
Yes.
He is going to go up against the winner of our next match here in loser semis, Fame 96, America, Soji, Japan.
So the funny thing about this is, so now with that, because there's winners, still 2 American, 2 Japan. One's going out in this next round. And then it's either going to be Fame, which would be a run back from winner's side.
That's right.
Or it's going to be Soji, which I feel like they've played before in tournament, but I'm not entirely sure.
I don't think I've ever seen Soji versus Beta Dude.
Yeah, I feel like they've played before. I feel like that's had to happen at some point. But it's been a great top 8 so far. We're down into the last little bit, the last few rounds. It's just gonna go loser semis, losers finals.
Yeah,
finals,
top 4 is always a tense moment.
Yeah,
it's like this is down to the wire, boys.
Yeah, this is where, and Fenrich being in grand finals already means that well, he has to win the tournament, but he has the advantage to where you have to reset twice. You have to reset the bracket or to beat him, and having that in a 3 out of 5 with Fenrich as your opponent, that is going to be a tough cookie to crack. But we've seen Soji do it before. We've seen Fame do really well against him at last CEO. We've seen Beta do just now. Like, he's not out of the ballpark. I mean,
he's looking immaculate. But the thing is, like, Fame has been showing pretty good stuff as well. So it's a question.
That's going to come down to whether or not if he's able to
button check, right?
Yeah, but it has to be a button check. But this is the way he's going to defeat his. Like, we'll see just what he can do against his demon of tournaments, Soji. The guy that's every time is 7-3 matchup.
7-3 matchup.
Yeah, it's like,
that's a 7-3 matchup. In his own words, like.
It's just like.
But one last thing that I'm going to note is if Fenrich wins the tournament, which he is very poised to do at the moment, one of these 3 gets an automatic qualifying spot.
It's going to be it's because the runner-up and whatnot. So it's going to be between, and none of these players have qualified yet. So it's going to be really incredible to see what's going to happen. But that's what we're about to see right now. Soji versus Fame 96. So Fame has been on point with his 6As, with his reactionary offense. He has been just clean with it this entire...
yeah, the 6As you've been talking about so much. They have been incredible for his anti-air game.
And even like contesting air there with JCs like we saw there. Just his reaction and his ability to structure his offense and defense have been phenomenal. We're going to see... that's not looking great.
I actually didn't know 60 was arrow blockable. See, now I know.
Yeah, and knowing half the battle. We're going to see what's going to happen. I really like the way Soji is playing the neutral with these clouds.
That 5D was interesting. I wonder if he meant for that.
He may have thought that it could build an up curse, but that's going to do it with the spider. Now can Fame block
off. Oh, yeah, the empty jump low. So unfortunate right now. Fame, he's got another curse mix-up coming for him, though.
Yeah, exactly. And now,
nice block.
And yeah, incredible blocks. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, was able to get the 6A out in time. Oh!
That could have been a punish, but it's hard to tell, right? A lot of Arakune's animations are very deceptive, and he's built that way for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he caught him OSing. Yeah, Japanese players OS almost all the time when they're on defense.
Yeah, because there's very few reasons not to outside of the TRM setup. So now we're going to see the confirm here. This is
I think this is just straight up death 50 ODs, right?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
All right, let's see what's going to happen. Blocks.
That was real good defense so far, and as soon as I say that, it's my fault I cursed him.
Yeah, I actually think he got countered there because he probably went for like a Masinga or like a DP, but it got because he did the crossover, the quick got reversed.
Yeah, that's definitely a highly likely scenario. Okay, immediate burst right there from Fame. That's going to lock him out of active flow.
Honestly, in this matchup, that is, it's not great to be out of active flow as always, but being cursed is way worse.
Yeah, no, I'm in agreement. Oh, but he got tripped up. Oh, and then the confirm right here from Soji. So he had actually dropped it, and then Soji following him off the tech.
Oh, nice opening there, and yeah, he's going to be able to get the full confirm here.
The first bad 6A call from Fame so far.
Yeah, of this tournament. All right, nice pinwheel.
Oh, there's the overhead.
Yeah,
big damage. Oh, he drops the combo.
Yeah, the curse was just a little bit out.
Oh, yeah, that catches the dash. Yeah, a lot of active frames on that.
Yeah, he gets the 3 hits. Nice, very solid call out. Yeah, just using the J2D, trying to get the neutral tag and also counter on the 5C.
I like the stagger pressure from Fame. You know, that was doing a lot of work for him in his match against Beta Dude, and it's probably going to take it very far against other players as well. The 2D connects. Oh, he throws him out of it.
Yeah, double spider is going to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he got tier. Oh my god, okay.
Yeah,
6 debug got him. I wasn't too sure how much damage is minimum on that.
Yeah. It's because the same attack combo kind of with the supers kind of like makes that scaling a little bit bad, but still able just to ignore that and be able to get the 60. Even get, I believe he gets full curse off that, or at least 75% curse from that as well. But great stuff for game 1 with Soji. This is 2 out of 3. This is loser semifinals.
Yeah, that's right. Coming back to it. Okay, the 5D caught him out of the air. That's important because now he stopped his running away.
Oh, and I like the catch up there. Soji trying to up back out.
Drop it. Okay, that got him the counter hit because he dropped that.
Yeah, the same.
Overdrive through the overhead.
Able just to get the debug set up here into the corner. And yeah, whatever, if he gets hit with 2 drive, yeah, there's nice throw tag. Yeah, if he was to get hit with any like 2 drive moves in that situation, he would have got cursed. But able to get the side swap there into the pressure.
Yeah, cross under was very important there. So okay, stealing a little bit of extra bar because of the blue beat.
Exactly.
Now, in Kolkatan versus Soji, there was a ton of blue beats in invalid combos because he refused to tech. He was like, nothing you can do is that bad. But against Beta Dude, he was getting a lot of meter for that exact same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Both these sets, we've had both the players kind of alternating to like, okay, who's no
Oh my god!
Burst.
I can't believe Fame opted to burst there. That's one of those situations where Arcune doesn't have to do anything. He can just sit and block.
That is, yeah, because then he just wants to go for like the 6A forward, like 6A 4B into his ability. So that was really odd. First right there.
I'm sure he had like a thought process about it. I just am not sure what it was.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna see what is going to happen. All right, nice pressure coming out. Good block.
Oh, got him.
Yeah, just able to get the stagger into it. Nice.
RC's for the full conversion because he knows Teremy's a character that builds that meter back regardless. The proration of meter build from using an RC does not matter to him as much as other characters. I cannot believe he armored through the Quest trigger.
Oh, and he uses the RC. Oh my goodness.
That was the first Quest trigger that Fame had used at all.
And
period.
And he was ready to 6B it using that full body armor.
Cross up right there. He got counter hit as well, so maybe it was another situation where he was trying to DP. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, Soji is going to take Fame down and advance to losers final versus Beta Dude.
Yes, a fantastic play from Fame. Georgia being represented, you know, 4th place. That was actually Fame's first Arc Revo event. So he's able to scoop that 4th place, get a few of those.
That's a good amount of points, actually.
Yeah, that's like actually pretty. That puts him like pretty high up there on the leaderboards. So we're gonna see now Soji versus Beta Dude. So 1 American dropped out, 1 American remains. We're gonna see if we're gonna have. So the winner of this is guaranteed to qualify for an Arc Revo.
That's right. They are playing for the Arc Revo final spot.
It's so
very, very important.
Yeah. So we're gonna see. So Soji can qualify, Beta can qualify. I want to see because Beta's a homie, but I love watching Soji play. So I'm like, no matter what, this is fantastic for me at least. But I want to see this. This is gonna be 3 out of 5 losers finals. He's going to be so hype.
Yeah, so this is actually a matchup that's very, very old because obviously both these characters were in the original game, right?
10 years of this matchup.
But this is one of the matchups that I have seen for 10 years as well.
Yes.
Because I've been watching BlazBlue videos since the beginning. And one of the crazy things about this matchup in particular that normally you're like, Ragnar probably shouldn't do that, is Gauntlet Hades
He's mad
in the air just randomly. Because it has a disjointed top vertical hitbox, and Aracune runs into that all the time.
It hits so high. So, like, yeah, that's actually, like, a really good option in this matchup. There's also, like, you know, spacing out the classic kind of meme with, like, Ragnar is, like, you know, spacing out some JCs, spacing your 5Bs and whatnot, and it's just, like, yeah, using out the Hades, and we're going to see. But Soji, on the other hand, the matchup is going to be he needs to get that one-touch curse.
And it really all depends on how Beta Dude moves around the screen to deal with this kind of exact situation, right? Immediate burst.
Good. So call for Beta here just to get that burst. You never want to be cursed.
Hey, wow, caught him not actually OSing for one of the first times. Maybe Soji recognized from when Fame did it to him.
That he just needs to, like, opt for the OS. That's possible. That could be very true. Nice. The CD bug.
There's the mix-up in the same side. Nice from Beta 2, but the thing is you got 6 more mix-ups to block, my friend.
Yeah, this is looking not great. 5 stages. Yeah,
it's looking not great.
Round 1 go.
Thank you so much, Bojack, for that.
All right, so now we're gonna see. So another thing is this match. Oh,
it's looking not great.
No recognition from Soji.
Yeah, that's the same jump every time. Oh, wow, he looked for the burst, I think, because, you know, he was about to build curse off that, right?
And as Beta Dude, you just don't want to get cursed. But jumping into the cloud is a fast way to get cursed. But the debug
and the from full screen. He converted that from full screen.
Not only that, he had the no B-bug, no C-bug, anything was out.
There it is, Gauntlet Hades!
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
It's a very important tool in this matchup. It has been for 10 actual years.
Now what's going to happen?
Oh, wow, he used the 3C, or is that 2C or 3C? I always forget how you do that move to get under the delayed air dash mix-up. And that could spell the end for Beta Dude. No, he DP's out.
Nice. Oh, yeah, nice RC just to get more pressure. Usage of the bugs is always phenomenal for Soji.
Yeah, because they're just negative edge, right? All you gotta do is let go of the button, and the bug will come out, so you can keep blocking.
Yeah, exactly. And just be able to just alternate between them, just know which bug needs to go where. Fantastic knowledge. I see. Oh yeah, using the, like you mentioned, aerial Gauntlet Hades.
Very strong, but not gonna matter if you run right into that JB.
Yeah, falling JB, catches Beta Dude out. Game 1 goes to Soji. Let's see what is gonna happen. So Beta's played that really well. It just came down to a lot of these like scramble situations where Soji is just able to get these ridiculous confirms and just able to pull it out.
Oh, an immediate throw tech too. Oh, wow.
And he gets a conversion into full curse.
It's really, really scary to try and contest versus Aracune after a throw tech.
Oh, but he messed up the Oki.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. All right, so now we're gonna see. Yeah, just recognize. Oh, that was clean.
So you wasted the cooldown timer on the curse by doing that, actually. That was super good because it gets an immediate curse back.
Yeah, not only that, it was just able to cycle through clouds just to make sure you got the cloud he wanted. That's just perfect for Soji.
That was an amazing set of decisions right there from Soji, for sure.
Yeah, that was a situation that played out so well for him. 5B catches out.
Really good confirm right there from Beta Dude. That was actually max distance.
Yes, that was a really solid option. Now we're going to go into the pressure. Get some pressure started from Beta Dude.
One of the things to stop Ragnar from pressuring you like that is making sure you instant block Dead Spike. If you instant block Dead Spike, you can 5A and stop him from running at you.
Very true, yes. We're going to see what's going to happen. Nice.
Oh, there it is!
Yeah, disjointed hitbox, but a little bit too high.
Oh, that was so smart!
Inferno Divider to catch out the anti-air.
Yeah, one of the things is, like, if you see somebody whiff, you're going to try and press a button to hit him, right? And the Beta Dude recognized that, so he used his Invincible Dragon Punch to get him out. But getting the hit is Soji.
Yeah, and now he's set up the cloud, so now he's going to be in the air, and now Beta Dude has to be really careful of jumping into
those
clouds.
Jumping into the cloud!
Beta Dude the air
Does
is
he
long
want to
with that.
activate the curse early? Like, does he
I
have some sort of plan with that, or is that just legitimately? Oh, I forgot the cloud was there 6 times in a row.
I think whenever I see that situation, the only thing I can imagine is that it's the air is lava and you do not want to be in the air.
But it's a cross-up divider. It is scale damage because it is divider starter, but it's not going to matter.
That's all he needed though. Yeah, so that's all around the raid, dude. Put himself on the board. Even after jumping into the cloud a few times. Let's see, what is the plan from here? Blood Sight, I actually really like that round.
Oh, and then he caught him with the JA as well. Knockdown time. Okay, Beta Dude fighting back.
Alright, let's see, what is the plan here? Alright, nice use of the 60.
Oh, and then there's the convert right there. Soji, oh, air unblockable.
Yep, and that's going to be full first. Use the, use the debug. Yeah, he gets the adjustment. Yeah!
Wow.
That is such a fun combo, actually. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, faked doing anything by just using the invincibility, standing there, and then he went for the low afterwards.
Yeah, then using the dead eagle to get the bugs out and covering the neutral.
Okay, I like that. He opted to 5D because not only is it jump cancelable, but it's going to give him a little bit of curse. So if it hits, he gets more curse. If it doesn't hit, he's fine.
Counter hit on the further fighter. Now we're going to get this pressure going. Oh, he just went for it.
Oh, TRM setup, though. Get that health back up. Burst could possibly come out from Soji just to be able to regain momentum.
Yeah, I can definitely see. This next hit, I feel like he's going to lose.
OD?
Oh, no, OD.
He was still pressing 2A.
Yeah, he kind of committed to that 2A, and it didn't work out for him. Soji taking game 2.
2-0 right now off the OD. Yeah, I'm really surprised that Beta Dude opted for a secondary 2A.
That situation is so because OD is just a general activation. It's just a great defensive option. Like just that invul that you get, the way that it just operates is so good. And then with the Rocket A, kind of similar to like where a lot of the other characters, it just activates his resources. So because whenever he has that little bit of curse, he's just able to cover himself with bugs. So it makes it to where other ODs where you can kind of like do like this RPS with her if you want to like, you know, challenge the risk reward of like, okay, I could bait the EA, I could do like some other options. With Rocket A, it's like I got this coverage and I'm also pressing a button and blocking at the same time. So it makes it so hard to contest. And like we saw there, you get counter hit if you're trying to clear your pressure.
Well, going into the next game.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, apparently Beta Dude started out pretty well.
yeah, hey, he's getting started. Early burst. That locked him out of active flow.
But, I mean, Arcun is not a character that exactly cares about that, right?
Yeah, I mean, he enjoys it for the like all characters do, just for the additional overdrive.
And
you
damage.
are so smart!
Soji is incredible at these confirmed. Like,
yeah, like that wheel there got a little bit finicky, but just because of the way it confirmed. Yeah, get the stagger pressure into the instant overhead, and just a full confirm. All right, yeah, just set up the cloud. The air is lava.
Oh, okay, so the 5A actually trading with JB.
Good.
Oh, yeah,
nice. Yeah, there we go.
Well, missing the micro dash 5C. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, that was very uncharacteristic. All right, now we're getting set up in the nuclear. Getting set up the cloud.
I remember when that bug was called the party bug. back in my day.
All right, but now we're gonna get the hit here. Able to get the full auto jumping into the 60 into the setup. Cross up.
Overdrive to see what's going on, but he doesn't barrier. Oh no! Huge. I wonder if maybe he thought there was going to be a second cross up, and so he blocked the. He didn't barrier the right way.
That could be it. I'll be honest. I honestly was expecting an OD Carnage Scissors, but we're going to see what exactly is going to happen.
See, wake up OD Carnage Scissors is not like a very beta thing. Thing
that's why I was wanting to see it, just to see it would be a good option scenario, but then Soji blocks it, and then it gets kind of awkward. But let's see what is going on here.
Oh, I thought he got the full conversion there for a second. Oh my goodness, that was really scary.
Nice, good stuff here. Oh, and yeah, nice. That classic, you just block the first mark on Haze, go for a low profile button, and it's going to.
Yeah, it just so happens that Arcune's low profile button also leads to curse.
Yeah, leads to curse, has fantastic head involved.
This is actually Beta Dude's 8 Mile moment, and it's gone.
That is it.
3-0 for Soji. And Soji is guaranteed now Arc Revo World Finals.
Yes, but now it's just going to come down to can he beat Finrish in the grand finals? He has to reset it, but the way Banshee was playing was just so so good. It was the way you had to play the match in a lot of scenarios. It's just very odd, like just doing mad work. Very, very good stuff for Beta Dude. Mad kudos to him. Highest placing American here at 3rd place. And that's more Arc Revo points for him. He's the highest.
He has not only is he the point leader, but he's the point leader by a large margin, and it's an even larger margin this now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if Beta Dude doesn't somehow win, like I guess he could win Evo. If he doesn't win Evo, then like he's just in on points no matter what.
Yeah, like I don't know if he's actually going to Evo. I haven't talked to him about it, but
oh yeah.
If he's not, then yeah, the point lead. I actually don't know if there's a way for anyone to actually beat him in the point lead anymore.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually possible.
Unless there's like a random North American qualifier that kind of gets announced, then it's
Which is entirely possible.
But we're gonna see now what's gonna happen with Fenrich versus Soji. You know, eggs and bacon, peanut butter and jelly, Fenrich and Soji. The sets that you always see in every top 8. When anytime they come here, it's always there. So I'm always excited to see what's gonna happen here.
What?
Oh goodness! All right, so let's see.
I'm hungry.
I ate before.
The hell are you talking about?
It's a classic. What do you think of Fenrich playing in a tournament in an American top 8? There's Soji right there.
That's right. You know, when Fenrich wins an American top 8, I think about my bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Oh goodness, we're having a good time here at CEO 2019 BlazBlue Grand Finals coming up.
Remember, this is an Arc Revo World Tour event, so we are very professional here.
Yeah, absolutely. So
hey, I actually have a question for you before we get into this Grand Finals. I super.
You look, if that's in a scenario, right? If you make Soji block in this scenario,
you make Soji block, all right,
and I can see Fenrich supering. Okay, leave aside. So
I super.
So this match. Let's talk a little about this matchup. This 10 years of it, right?
Okay.
And we've said it enough, but Jin versus Arakane. Jin has such good air control. JC, JB, 2C.
I think you could have ended that sentence at Jin has such good. It would not have been grammatically correct, but it would not have been incorrect.
But he's a mid-tier.
Who said that?
Tier list. Anyways.
Who would like to throw hands?
Yeah, I actually, right, I think he's like so good. But
you know, people say he's fair. Like he's not grimy. He doesn't have grime.
I will actually throw hands.
Which is like, I was just like, what? Excuse me, what are you talking about?
If anyone sees a tier list with that, just at me, and I will just ignore it probably. But so now we're gonna see. So yeah, so Jin is very good. He can kind of control the way Soji wants to play this. You know, with his Arakane kind of navigating neutral. It's gonna be very difficult. This was actually the Evo Grand Finals, if I recall correctly. Yeah, there was.
Yeah. But so the only person that sent Soji to losers was that Rachel player in round 1.
And in these pools, yes, it was. Someone in the chat, please let us know.
I can't remember the Rachel player's name, I'm sorry. But Soji did lose to a Rachel player round 1, and Fenrich hasn't lost to anybody, quite obviously.
Yeah.
So, clearly 2 of the best of the event. Oh, got hit raw by J2C, huh?
And Thassia, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. So
thank you.
So now we're going to see now. Yeah. Soji on the white side here, kind of just. That's the thing I love about seeing these two play is that Fenrich is always going to pace himself around this 3/4 area of the screen. At the range where Instar JB is going to cover a lot of his options, as well as his neutral jump JC. Right, that guy is going to cover so many of his options.
Yeah, and there it is again. Soji opting to delay tech so that the Oki situation is nowhere near as good, but he gets 6-8 while the star is on top of him, and now he's dead.
Yeah, and that's just the way it be.
Yeah, you know, I hear the kids say something like, you know, that's how it be sometimes, or
it do.
Something like that. You know, I'm only the Ebonic player.
So we're gonna see now what is gonna happen here. So he's trying to. That's something that Fenrich, and like I mentioned, you know, this 3/4 kind of screen where he can react to any approach option with that 2C, with that JC, 5B, whatnot. He's able just to control this screen so well, and Soji's just, you know, get away from me, I don't know you.
No way! That 3C placement was amazing.
He knows how to navigate everything Soji wants to do right now.
Oh, that was a 2D. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, just recognizing it, going for the hit here. He was,
Drop, though.
Yeah, he was trying to go for the 6B just to maintain the corner. That bug was a little bit too far away, but just a little bit.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate for Soji, but the thing is he's back in it, though, because he is away. The counter hit, full curse, easy. Okay, yeah, that's a good burst.
Yeah, just burst it. And now Finner's going to try to maintain that screen space. 5C on reaction.
Oh, but drops the bug, but okay, that's cool.
The way, because he didn't let the JP rock, you want to be a little bit lower to the ground with that, and that was the first time I've ever seen that type of drop.
I love that by Soji. You saw him down back for like 6 whole seconds. That's because he doesn't need to do jack.
Yeah, all he needs to do is make sure that his bugs come out, and the bugs are doing the work for him, and then once he's able to get him to block, to get him to just like hit, that's that. So now we're going to see what's going to happen. Round 3. Game 1, Soji on the loser side.
Oh, I like that double jump into JB so that he could try and get out of the situation. He ended up getting 2C, but I like the awareness and the reaction.
Yeah, he definitely was playing that right, but Finner's just knowing what to do there, just using the extra placement for 2C just to contest.
3C from Jin after throw tech is almost guaranteed to happen. I've noticed.
It's so strong of an option.
Yeah, and if he has OD, it's even better, right? So it's like immediate burst though from Soji off that 5C counter hit. Setting up as many the proper cloud. He's trying to find the right way. Oh no.
Good stuff.
Not a fun situation if you're blocking that star.
Yeah, no, that is going to be very difficult. But yeah, Finner's on a perfect game 1. Now let's see what is going to happen. What is going to happen here? This is Finrich. He's the favorite to win the tournament.
He's the favorite to win all the tournaments.
Yeah, but at the same time, Soji, the thing with Arakane and with Soji as well, is just like a solid player. It just, all he needs is to get these good curses and just to mix Finrich. And then that's...
I mean, you're Arakune, so I feel like...
yeah, he just needs to ride the momentum and just, if he gets a lot of good hits like we just saw there, all right. Oh, that is so cool! All right, he even sets up he even got the perfect RNG, rolled the dice, got the right cloud.
See how much curse he got back because he got the right cloud?
Oh my goodness. It's not RNG if you just say, hey, I want that cloud. All right, using the OD, like we mentioned, able just to, yeah, Finner's going for the block.
And he's keeping his mix-up non-committal, right? He doesn't want to get DP'd. Oh, caught him with the cross-up. So Fenrich was trying to block, but because you have to switch the barrier input quickly, it didn't work out for him.
Yeah, exactly. You can sometimes you'll be able to react to just the situation at hand, but then getting the barrier with that is just something not many can just actively do on the flip of a dash.
Yeah. So like the game will regular block for you, but the game can't barrier block for you. So that's why you have to actually manually change your block there. Oh, the overhead. Give me that active flow. Give me that active flow with the throw.
Good. Confirmed. Gets the CDP.
Another overhead, and that's going to do it for that round. Nice. Perfect again.
We'll go down to round 3 for game 2. This is just a classic set. You always, the way Finrich plays this, it's a lot of people in the chat room or watching videos and whatnot take note. This is exactly how you play not only this matchup as Jin, but just in general, this is something you should really be considering whenever fighting this character, is your screen spacing and just your options to contest his movement like we just saw there. Soji's trying to get out of the corner, but then just Finrich's knowledge.
He's made it completely impossible for Soji to move it at any point. He got the counter hit 6A full conversion as well. Oh, the throw, easy active flow, and this is a grip. Any of the next hits you should be able to kill without problem because he can active flow. Or I mean, he can overdrive.
Oh yeah, overdrive, active flow. All right, yeah. Oh, and just tech. Yeah,
I believe that's curse.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm glad I said believe. Oh, that burst might hit. Okay, no, yeah. No. See, there is a point where you can OD where a burst might not hit, and that was especially the point because not only was it timing, but it was also the distance. The burst has travel time.
Yes, so it's a situation, it's not where it has active range, so it's not going to hit the first active range, it's kind of like the third or possibly fourth. So we're going to see what exactly the situation here. Nice volley JC to contest the round start.
Oh, there's the 2C. It counter hit, but he was already ready for it to be blocked, so he immediately jumped cancel.
Yeah, exactly. Just you have to be ready for all these types of different situations. And Finrich, there's an opportunity to show like, hey, even in a situation where it's just the counter hit, no confirm from it, he's able just to take momentum, put Soji in the corner, and able to get his game plan started.
I mean, I think his game plan is even before this, to be honest with you, because the way he specifically stands in neutral, you were talking about his spacing, right? Smith being able to react to certain avenues and things like that. His game plan is more so this area of the screen than it is anything else. But wow, he's getting caught by spiders.
Yeah, that was really odd. Oh! No.
Excellent conversion. And that was not a combo!
No,
he's going to die because of that!
Soji believed that he had a combo, but arrows of ice!
Oh no, that was terrible for Soji, and now Fenrich is on tournament point.
Tournament point from the winner's side. Can Soji come back?
Wow, JC?
Yeah, counter hit JC. Confirm.
Yeah, normally you see a lot more JB in this matchup, because specifically, and you know, back in the day and everything, similar to the Ragnar matchup, JB hits super far and is incredible for fighting Arcade.
Yeah, but with the JC in this version just being able to have this really good horizontal hitbox to be able to contest Arcade in a lot of these situations. JB kind of covering more of like the horizontal, whereas JC is going to be covering more of the...
Everybody wants to try and stop Arcade from swimming at him, but then it's like, why is he still swimming?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's just hard. All right, now what's
one more mix up? Okay, nice block. There we go, Fenrich with the lows, but yeah, he tried to OD it!
He tried to OD the instant overhead. Fenrich, you madman.
Didn't end up working out for him, and I wonder if Soji can take that to the bank because he does have OD for himself.
Yeah, does have OD with the action flow. He's able to, he lost the action flow though. So he's able to see what he is. If he just gets one curse, the damage from the combo alone should be enough from a reset.
Oh no! Oh! So he's 6B or 6A through it?
No, yeah,
no,
it was
6B. But then because of the second hit, it allowed him to continue.
And then Soji did not tech the Toga. And now Soji's moving on.
Got a hit!
Yeah, that's all he needs.
I've got all I need.
Yeah, just off of the RC. Oh, and the cloud isn't going to do it.
Yeah, that's the same situation where he actually... Yeah, I feel you, my guy.
Yeah, this has to be what happens. Oh, and yeah, like you mentioned, gets the barrier across there. Wasn't able to manually block the...
oh, he didn't immediately go into super. He's got the crossover.
Oh, look at time!
Chance.
Look at time!
He's got to run away, I think. I think running away is the name of the game here. Oh, see on the other side. So unfortunate, yeah.
Look at them! Soji even was like...
Fenrich reaction to him winning.
Yeah, Soji was just like... Why? Like, what?
Like, why'd you get hit, bro?
Yeah,
like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, he's like... But
he fell into 5C and crossed himself under.
That is the most anticlimactic ending, but a fantastic tournament nonetheless. Soji is now going to Arc Revo World Finals.
That is correct. Everybody's favorite character, Arcune, is going to terrorize Arc Revo World Finals.
I love Arcune. I actually really like watching this character, so I'm so hyped to see people get their barrier mixed up, whatnot. So that's gonna. I'm excited to see him. Fenrich gets tons more points. I feel like at this point...
It doesn't even matter, though. Like, he's already out of qualify. What are the points? It's like seeding.
Yeah, seeding, but I don't...
yeah.
But anyways.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. He needs the points because somehow, some way, Klim is going to be seeded higher than Fenrich at Arc Revo World Tour. I know it's going to happen. It happens every tournament.
to give reference, Klim... in every tournament he enters, no matter the game, is really highly seeded, and it's
like
well deserved.
I haven't played for 2 months. Oh yeah, Klim's seeded higher than this person, and it's like really.
It's like whenever we saw the seeding, we were like, dang, wait, Klim's higher seed than Fenrich.
But so Klim is going to be a higher seed than Fenrich at Arc Revo, so he needs the extra points. You know, he needs those.
But Klim's fantastic. Well deserved.
I actually love Klim.
Yeah, well deserved. Well deserved. But with that being said, that was your BlazBlue Grand Finals. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I believe we're going to be wrapping up this stream now, but I don't see any stream runners around, so...
Yeah, you know, I guess we're just going to fill the dead air for a minute. So, but so let's just talk about the standings. You know, we had Fenrich in first. He was already auto-qualified. So, second place, Soji, is going to be qualified for the Arc Revo, like we've been talking about. But third place, Beta Dude. He was already the North American points leader by a large margin, and it's an even larger margin at this point. And I do believe that it's impossible for him to not make it into Arc Revo World Tour based on points alone.
So what I'm also going to be doing to fill this dead air is I'm going to look up for CF qualifiers. So far because I just want to cover it real quick for everyone that's qualified. So We have Dragon Lord Z joining
from
with
Revolution
Soji,
2018.
Yeah, joining Soji in the
Or was it
qualifying.
2019?
2018, yeah, because it started 2018.
Okay, so I couldn't remember for sure.
Fenrich won Seam, Southeast Asian
Major, yeah.
and so he was the second one to qualify. Yamashita won Arc Revo Japan.
That's right.
Or I think he got second place.
Or yeah, I think he auto qualified based on second placing, but I can't remember for
Dora
sure.
Bang won Frosty Faustings,
That's
so he's
correct.
in there. Masa got second place to Fenrich.
Auto qualified based on second place.
Arugo and Fuku.
I think
that was a team
they
tournament.
actually just straight up won.
Yeah, they just won. It was the 2v2 team tournament.
Yeah.
On Nessica. And then you have Brussels Challenge won by Nezu.
Okay, by the way, Nezu, he had been to literally every Arc Revo event. Every single one we just talked about, he had been to.
Literally every single one.
And he was always the bridesmaid.
I think this is the only one he has not gone to.
Yeah, well, because he finally qualified.
Yeah. So now he doesn't want the points or anything. So KVO TSB was Maki. Maki was the name.
Oh, okay.
SKD won Head Stompers.
Stomper,
so
Texas Showdown by Elion.
Yes, and then lastly, Monster was won by Fighting Spirit in the Korean tournament.
Yeah.
So that is going to be, so far you're qualified, that is 13 players now with the inclusion of Soji.
I can't wait for 13 last chance qualifiers. The bloodbath.
Yeah. It's going to be a wild ride.
At least I think it's 13. I have to do the math or whatever. But
yeah, exactly. And with that, I'm not entirely. I think Fenrich just got like over 2,000 points.
I don't understand why we even care about how many points Fenrich
I just like seeing the numbers go up. I feel like that's Fenrich too. He's like, man, I just like seeing these numbers go up. So let's see. So yeah, that's a very interesting.
He has the most points and he's already qualified. Like, it doesn't.
Not only is he already qualified, he's just handing out He literally gets the tickets. He's like, here you go. Yeah, just.
I take pity on your soul.
I don't even want 4 plane tickets to SoCal.
Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, so that was CEO. Do we seriously are we still like waiting on this?
Okay, so you played BB Tag Pools, right? Have you played?
No, I play tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Okay. Did you see the BB Tag Pools today?
I saw a good amount of them. I actually watched pretty much all of your commentary block.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that actually was a really fun block to commentate. But,
Fame going down to Omnix, stuff like that. Oh, okay, fine.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so catch y'all later. Follow me on Twitter, Bojack, at Bojack198, like down there. Yeah, right there.
I'm a Bonic Plague. Bye.
Yeah. All right. Later,
but for real, though, thank you so much, guys, for watching. This has been the Arc Revo World Tour Top 8 of BBCF at CO 2019, and we're done here.